Hi, everyone. Oh, snap.
It's me!
There he is. Canadian, hello. Mason, hello. And Penguin, hello.
Hey, Enthuse! Hey, Mason. Hey, Canadian Lucifer. Hey, Penguin. Enthuse, it feels like long time no see.
Oh, hey, Willow. Yes. And happy Pi Day, one and all.
Wahoo! How cool is that?
Uh-oh.
Now my mic is working. Hi guys, welcome. Hello. I'll say my hellos again because I didn't get to.
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh no.
Hi,
So
Canadian
sad.
Lucifer, Mason, Penguin, Enthuse, Willow, Pastry Puff. There we are. Hello, welcome.
Wait, were none of us working? Or
No,
was it
just
you,
me.
Ori?
Just me.
Oh, that's fun.
Incredible.
Just me. If you
It
guys
truly
weren't
was
working,
the
they
Dylan
would have
show.
been yelling at me about how we were muted. It was just me. But happy Pi
So
Day.
they
I'm
just
sorry.
thought you were being out of
You know what?
character, quiet.
Mars,
Yeah.
that's actually a really good idea. Could you, Ori, real quick, just mute you and Mars for, like, the next couple hours?
No, because we play other voices that you get to make
It's just
fun of
gonna
me
be
for.
Dylan switching accents
But
back and
guys,
forth
we
for
have
3 hours.
I've DM'd a D&D game before. That's how it went.
yeah, with Barry and Sebastian, that is how it went.
Experience.
Oh, let's get Craig in here. Craig,
Okay, I finished my pie.
Come
I'm
hither.
ready.
come hither.
Oh, you had
Craig.
pie on Pie Day.
She did
I
have
did
pie
have
on Pie
pie on
Day.
Pie Day.
We had bingsu
We
on
just had
Pie Day.
waffles.
And bingsu.
And Bingsu.
We had bingsu on
I
Pie Day.
had pizza pie, apple pie, and sweet potato pie.
We went to this
That's a lot of
place
pie.
where all they sold was waffles, but waffles
It's,
as a sandwich with
Nothing
stuff in the
too
middle.
Crazy.
So there was no bread. It was waffles and waffle hot dogs, where it was like a hot
Ooh.
dog in between waffles. But you could get other fillings too. So we got like this Korean beef thing. It was delicious. But guys,
That's amazing.
we have a new fingy. Look at
Yes,
this.
show off the
We have
fingy.
Greg's fingy. This is
It's
Gregory's
only
fingy.
fitting.
We have his fingy, and
Dear
now,
Lord.
sadly, on the stream, because of the UI of the game, you never get to see the like alternate sort of look of it. But in chat, this is what it looks like when it goes. You know, when you have the normal cursor and then it goes to the finger when you can like highlight a button that's clickable. That's what it looks like. I've put it in couch so you can check it out because I think it's really funny. I like hold the thing I'm gonna click on. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. But
That's amazing.
without... Yes, Matt. Well, you know, you're in for a treat. Just like we are, we're about to investigate the second sweets room that I believe is cream. I believe is what we're going
We're
through.
in Delicia's.
Delicious scones
I still don't know
room.
how to pronounce her name.
Delicia. We talked about it's Delicia.
Delicia.
Delicious scone. So here we are. We saw Von
I gotta
Karma
remember
briefly for a moment.
delicious, but
We
with
don't
an
know what
uh.
she's doing over here. This is
Drinking?
She's
interesting.
slurping up that cream.
She's
you know?
Slurping up
Slurping
that
it.
cream.
Nope,
All right.
I should not have said that.
It's your
I
own
agree,
fault,
Matt.
Mars. This guy is also just
See
presenting.
it, dudes. Fair enough.
Well, thanks for coming in for the start. I want to read this sign.
Where is
That
the
means you,
sign, though?
Dylan.
It's like in the...
It's right here in this
got
like
it.
flower thing.
Like a display
Yeah.
plaque.
The four adorable elves and the sweetest little castle made of sweets. So that's the theme behind Scone's creations, huh?
Uh-huh. Things aren't quite as sweet around here as she's trying to make out.
Yeah, with that bowl. She's trying to make
with
out
that
with a
bowl
bowl.
over there.
Yeah, really.
Jinx.
There must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle.
Buckets filled with cream. I will refrain from making the Christopher Walken joke.
I creamed
Trowels
buckets?
and a brush. Nope, that's not the one.
Got it.
I think it was about like a mouse falling into a bucket of cream. Something like that.
Mama, your little boy is coming home.
Is she a pastier or a plasterer?
I crack myself up. Oh
Gory.
shit, this is me! Oh goodness. Don't you go making jokes at my expense, you cheeky young devil. I don't just slap stuff on walls like a silly old plasterer. I have to spread the cream out lovely and smooth and then work out all the rough patches.
That's literally exactly what a plasterer does.
Stop comparing me to those tradies. He walks. If only he could moonwalk.
Strut.
Can I shove Eddie again? No.
Wait.
Oh, sad.
Walk towards the camera and then stop for a sec. Keep going. No, walk and then stop. Keep doing the walk and then stop. Just a little bit of a shimmy.
No, not really. The way his
Because,
feet
like, the
come
hip-
What
together
suit
go.
is he bopping out to?
All right, bad. Look how broad he
This
is.
man is so broad.
Look at that. That's
He's
what I
got his
can't get him
eagle
to
arms
stay.
You could
stretched.
hide
It's
behind
wild.
him,
You
and
have
no one
another
would ever find
flamethrower.
you.
Blowtorch. Sorry.
Enough.
There's a blowtorch and some chemicals here. I guess it's all for cooking with. I wonder what these chemicals are. Let's take a look at the labels.
Ooh.
Arsenic, cyanide.
Mango
Wait, I was
down, 911.
joking.
Homicyanide, 247.
Cyanide! Man, go down! 911. Homicyanide 247. Oh my
Epic.
god. I'm done.
Wait, they're all poisons?
Look at him. No, sir! They're common colorings and food flavorings used in candies and desserts.
Oh,
the
I'm sure
first-
they are.
Is a concentrated mango, boiled down to its purest essence, hence mango down.
They're asking for trouble with a name like that.
Yes. Me too, Greg, me too.
Now I'm curious as to what
I-
homicyanide may be.
Seriously.
The world may never know. All right, chat's asking us to talk to Eddie. Let's talk to Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Whoa!
The thick, sweet scent of delicious whipped cream is in the air. It's like a fairy tale, but in real life.
I will say,
I think I'm
whipped
gonna
cream
faint.
is so good. I love homemade whipped cream, man. I make such good whipped cream, man. Whew!
Oh, it's true. It's true. And yet, there he was, standing in the middle of it all with that evil look on his face.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
that guy.
This whole experience is wasted on that scary old creep.
Come now, Eddie. You can't be so fascinated with cream, especially not out loud. People will start saying things.
Uh,
It's like I've been telling young Edgeworth.
what?
You
No.
can't call people names like that. It's rude.
Yes, that you've been telling young Edgeworth. Yet he'll still glare at everyone in the end.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll try to be more careful, like. It's just. He reminds me of this teacher I once had who was always super angry with me. Never understood why. All I did was eat notes in his class. But that's how I studied, and he was infringing on that.
A stern school teacher, huh? Now that he mentions it, Mr. Von Karma does have the look of one.
I'm sorry. That's such a line. He was always mad at me. All I did was eat notes in his class. Bad about that. Canadian Lucifer, I hate you. Canadian Lucifer, this is all your fucking fault. We would have got my whole life not having this fucking line. Canadian Lucifer. No.
But I shudder to think what it would be like for Miles to study under him.
Guys, I said this. I said this on a Thursday night stream. I think it was last week before Ace. I said...
You said scream so loud the mic won't pick you up.
Guys, I said this, and I quote.
No, literally. I straight up said, boy, I hope Gregory doesn't have a, wow, I'm sure glad Miles isn't being raised by Von Karma. Like, it was supposed to be stupid. Why must you hurt me in this way?
End of quote.
Why must you hurt me in this way?
What do you mean?
We're only
I'm in
15
pain.
minutes in, and I'm dying. I literally can't see. Hold on. Oh my lord.
The dodgeball of prophecy? Truly, Penguin.
Yeah,
Truly.
Jesus. Whew. Oh my
This is
eyes. This is so
Is that why you wanted us to talk to Eddie?
Yes, that is why Canadian Lucifer wanted us to talk to Eddie. Yes, they're...
Bastards. You
It's an
glorious
important piece of
bastards,
work.
you.
Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream.
Ah, so these things belong on these things, but I don't know why they're not there.
And the tarp's inside.
Yeah, that's something else.
I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval storybook or something.
Really funny side tangent, just coincidence. When I DM'd my first campaign ever, there was a whole town that was based off the idea of, like, sugar. And so it was a whole Castle Winter Wonderland town based on, it was all made out of sugar. And that's all I could think about here. Because I literally drew the sugar castle. I, like, had this vibes, man. Crazy stuff.
I didn't know you were into such fantastical things.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Didn't mean to get so carried away there.
I guess so, Pastry Pup.
No need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm. I sometimes wish my own son was as animated as you.
You have a son, Mystery.
I
What's
do.
he like, the little scamp?
He's still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statute book than a fairy tale.
My boy.
That does not sound like my kind of guy to hang out with.
I can't help but worry that his interests will make it hard for him to make friends.
Don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make a ton of friends, maybe even more, me included, I'm sure. Don't even worry.
You synchronized your awful noises to this tune of him ripping and stuffing that in his mouth.
Yeah, get me two on this for a bit. I need my thinking fuel.
And I'd like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie.
Oh.
A big brother, huh? Guess I have some growing up to do. Better take this more seriously. I
Hey.
ain't never been a brother before.
To distract myself from the fucking tragedy, Eddie swallows that piece of paper hard. He does not chew well enough. Oh my lord above. You watch him. It is a tough ball of paper to swallow. Jesus Christ.
Indeed. And with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation?
I'm glad you agree with me, Greg. I'm glad you agree.
I must scour the scene and make sure there's nothing that young Eddie would swallow.
Honestly,
Sir,
all of this
I
would
don't
be
think you
safer for him to
realize
swallow.
It's cream. That's food. I'm
Yeah.
gonna eat it.
I'm going to have to pre-chew these giant rocks. The doors of the castle have been left wide open.
Yeah, was the guy born in a barn? He could have at least closed them behind him. Ugh, fancy ass got nothing to show for it.
And I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie.
Damn.
Oh, I will. 10 years later, I plan to. Oh, wait, hold up. There's a bunch of stuff inside. Let's see. Hold it, kid. If anybody's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me.
See? He's so
It'll be
wide.
me, see?
Oh.
Ouch. Cream's going all runny.
I hate it when your cream starts dripping, am I right?
Runny cream. Thank you.
Yes, baking cream for pastries.
It's
terrible when it
melting.
runs.
That's not good.
That means the thermostat has been messed with.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Because it's not up to temperature.
Yeah, exactly.
Good lord. It's all over the detective's shoes.
Oh god, this case was designed for innuendos.
I thought we were gonna show him show the shoes.
Me too.
They couldn't. There's no way to explain that one.
It seems like this is adventure time. Because why is there a whole-ass candy kingdom?
I was gonna talk about the Candy Kingdom in a second. Read the line.
Why are all these items being stored inside a candy castle?
There's an episode of Adventure Time where Finn finds another human, and her name is Susan. And he takes her out, and she's like been living in the dark all this time, and she doesn't know the world. And he takes her out into the world, and he starts showing her around the stuff. And he brings her to the Candy Kingdom, and she has candy for the first time, and it's sugar, and we know that sugar's fucking addictive. So literally, he's like, everything here is candy, Susan, and she's like, everything? And he's like, yeah, and she literally just starts eating all the candy people and stuff, and he's like, no, you can't do that. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna go get everybody else that I was living with, and we're gonna come eat the whole Candy Kingdom. And he's like, what? And she's like, it's okay. That one peppermint man that you stopped me from eating, we'll leave him. Bye! And Eddie's part of that. That's all I can think about. Eddie's over there just glomming everything. Oh, my lord. Cookie Run Kingdom. Yeah, really.
What you want me to look at first?
Okay, pastry
Tell
puff,
me what I need to see.
But Cookie Run Edgeworth would be really adorable. Not gonna lie.
Exist already? I will be very surprised. Chow bag. Rock crystals? Oh god, first cream, now chew big rocks? Good god. Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage. Kinda expected something a little more exciting behind those closed doors.
Did you forget the whole-ass Mr. Von Karma in there, or?
Yeah, but he's gone now, and he scares me. That's not
But he was behind
interesting.
those
That's
doors.
terrifying.
Big
Oh,
Rock Candy Mountain.
I know. Maybe
dare say the line again. Say it again, Mars.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I know. Maybe they're giant uncut gemstones.
A diamond in the rough.
And maybe this whole thing is based on a story about a castle with a priceless treasure hidden inside.
And I think I'd like to treat my priceless treasures with a little bit more care.
My god, Penguin.
What's up, Miles?
Hmm? There's something on the bottom of them.
Yeah.
Looks like a little sand or something.
Well, I know they go in here.
I was right, they are gemstones. The stands must be so they can be put on display.
Well, whatever they are, it seems they're not just a large set of paperweights.
Nice.
There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows altogether.
Well, they certainly aren't made of candy.
You sure about that? I could go over and check. No idea what this stuff is for.
Eddie would make for an interesting geologist.
Just
He rushes
bites
over,
rock
crunches his
openly.
teeth on the rock. That's not candy.
There is.
But wait, you told me it was rock candy, but it just tastes like rock. Apologies.
No, there's literally certain things, certain rocks in geology that you are actually told to identify by licking them. This is not a joke. This is not exaggeration.
I'm not surprised.
It's very
I am
true.
not surprised. Almost looks like somebody hid it in here.
And I think I've seen fabric of the same color somewhere else before.
I don't think so. I don't recall. I don't recall that.
Huh. These pillars. They have hexagonal indentations.
Supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone. Couldn't
No, they're
possibly
right here.
be the hexagonal things we found earlier.
Yeah,
We have to deduce that, don't worry.
we do.
Oh, indentations. I wonder. Casual's covered in whipped cream, so maybe a giant strawberry? I don't know. I'm not a baker. A giant strawberry with a hexagonal bottom? Look.
Hmm.
I like strawberries, okay? Can't blame a guy for wishing.
I will say, I like that they took the bad having a lollipop instead of a cigarette and like made it a significant part of his personality. Okay, like it's great. It's good.
So the fact
In
that he
this case,
sucks
'cause
is a
he's
significant part of
actually
his personality.
Being helpful,
Wow. He's not bad
particularly in the
here.
first instance we meet him.
I'm okay with him here.
So far, so good.
Knock on wood.
Bananas myself.
Blueberries for me.
Oh snap. We learned so much lore about all of our guys.
Okay, now we
wonder
need a
what fruit
fanfiction where
Edgeworth would-
one gets strawberry ice cream, one gets banana, and the other gets blueberry.
What fruit would Edgeworth like most?
I feel like Edgeworth would have learned from Von Karma, so his favorite fruit would be a tomato.
That hurts me.
But it's true.
But I love the idea of Edgeworth eating like a parfait, though. Like, come on, with his
With a
tea.
tomato.
No.
No.
Yes.
Raspberry vibes. I could see it.
Edgeworth being the one guy to argue that a ketchup is a smoothie.
Connect.
There you go.
The rock crystal stands, and the pillars in front of the castles feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe this to be a JoJo reference.
What?
Yes, the crystals are meant to be part of the stand.
Oh, and the pillars.
And the pillar map, indeed.
All we need is Shiza!
And German engineering from Von Karma. There you go. Done.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Hexagon to hexagon. Makes perfect sense.
We already have the menacing kanji whenever Von Karma's nearby.
Literally, though.
True. We're
So
literally
it's
halfway
awful.
there.
What's really awful, I didn't know what the menacing kanji literally translated to until my friend who's in Japan told me. Apparently, it's just onomatopoeia for
Yeah.
the sound of a thumping heart.
Yeah,
That
so
makes a lot of sense.
Because, like, you're
in
spooked by it.
English.
But
we
wait, before
have-
you go on, Ori, I'm
Yeah.
not done.
Okay. Oh,
All
I'm
that
sorry.
means is, like, there's, like, a slight undertone of romance every time. Where it's like,
But it's
oh,
not-
no!
But the
he's
Doki
hot!"
Doki
And then-
kanji
But
is
it's
different.
I'm
Doki
intimidated.
Doki.
Yeah.
Doki is very
But
specific.
the Doki Doki kanji is actually different, Dylan. So
Is it?
yeah, it's a different kanji
Yeah.
altogether. It's
It's
specific.
literally Doki Doki.
But my point is, if it's a heart noise, to me, that just kind of has an implication.
What?
Well, but that's
mean,
why they
see,
translate it to
specifically.
menacing and not badump badump because of English. But in English, we don't have onomatopoeia for the amount of things that like specifically Japan has onomatopoeia for.
I mean, listen,
like
if you find your significant other or someone you find hot to be menacing because of that fact, you would have the menacing kanji.
Okay,
don't
so
know
the
if you
menacing
would.
kanji literally written out is go 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 go.
go 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 go.
Which
Yeah, so
roughly
that's a thump
translates
thump
to
thump go go
menacing
go
or
go go go
rumble.
go go versus Doki 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 Doki. It's different. You know, they have different vibes. They
Different
have
vibes.
different
Heart
vibes.
makes me say go go go. I'm just saying.
I
That's
don't
the thing
think
that Von
you
Karma
could.
does inside of your chest, canonically.
Oh my god. Did you
But
read
if that's
this?
the case, then why were they being hidden inside the castle? The rolls of blue cloth and the rock crystals inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Miss Scone. Miss Scone. There can't be any cream left in that bowl. You've been slurping all the time. What were you using the items inside the castle for?
She's just licking the inside. She can't leave
Oh,
any behind.
oh,
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Gulp.
Oh,
It does not
those.
help.
I'm sorry, Lambkin, but I'm not allowed to say.
Oh, let me guess. Von Karma.
Good heavens! That's whipped cream in there! It's not Von Karma's!
How did you
What?
know? Oh,
At the
don't
pearls
ask
in
me to
her
tell you.
hair.
Have my guts for garters.
She has cinnamon buns for hair. It's so cute.
It seems the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense.
They're little whipped cream dollops.
It's just so cute. It's perfection.
Perfection.
Oy.
Confection.
Ah, confection.
Man, thought we were really onto something with those giant rock crystals, but
Oh, what's that, dearie? You're interested in my little trinkets? Oh.
your trinkets.
Yes,
Why
my
does
sweet.
that make me nervous?
I use them to make people all lovely and relaxed.
You mean a sedative?
Mm. Doesn't
You
taste like
use
sedative
rock-
to me.
You've been awfully, aloof in the corner. You use rock crystals and cloths to do that? Hey, Astro.
I do. Oh, it's so wonderful. You
Oh,
should
Astro.
see it. And they're not just any old rock crystals either. They're big, great lumps of salt with lights inside them. Yeah, salt crystals. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, those things are lamps. That down, that down. I gotta get some for my
That's
room.
not even the half of it, darling. Oh, those cloths, they hold an even more relaxing and exciting secret.
She really opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets.
So you see here, why don't I give you boys a lovely taste of my relaxation magic, Oh, Benny Bumpkin, can you get it all out and set it up for me?
Betty Bumpkin.
The name is Bad.
Yes, Baddy Waddy, sure, please, just go set it up. Is that no? Why are you being
Jesus
so selfish,
Christ.
Baddy Bumpkin?
Bumpkin sound like a name Beatrix Potter would come up with.
It does. Got a baddie on the floor.
Jesus.
Guys, if she wasn't absolutely
Dude,
going
look
to
about the
town on that
Batty
fucking
Bumpkin.
bowl.
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Ew. Have you finished taking photos of this room yet?
Yes, sir. We have, sir.
No, that dude was dog moding. He thought there was a crumb under the oven.
I thought he was just waiting for the cookies to come out.
Yeah.
I had a dog who was super food motivated, and he would just like shove his nose under the fridge and bark. And he wouldn't stop until we moved the fridge over and he can get the French fry that fell under there like a week ago.
Oh,
That's one
God.
determined doggo.
Oh yeah. he
I
was.
love
For
him so
food,
much.
He was. Yeah, he was a goofball.
Then help Miss Scone here with something, will you?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh, you're sweetie at heart, aren't you, Betty B?
Betty B. That's a stripper name.
I mean, look at him. Look at those suspenders.
He's 65.
No, not here.
Not
Oh,
here.
is he-
We're in
is he 50
Fat
now?
land.
He's back
I
down.
think he's 50, right?
I think we could pull up the profile.
Isn't
and
it
check.
like
No, he's
18
exactly
years
50
ago?
because no. It's 50 because 15 years had passed since the DLC incident.
Yeah, but that was like 3 or 4 years ago at this point.
Oh, okay. All right.
Actually, I think it's 18 years ago, something like that. So he's like 40 something.
That's why
He at
he's
least
Batty
looks
B.
Yeah, exactly.
There's Canadian. I think there is. Although ironically, Von Karma was also 65, so there's
Yeah. He
Hmm.
doesn't look any different age. Every time we go back in time, he is
Not
the
at all.
exact same.
He is frozen in time.
Oh, we can pull up the
Vampire.
profiles to check. Look at that, being smart. 42! Look at me
42.
fucking go. Von Karma's 49, and he looks exactly the same
the
he did
exact
before.
same.
Not a day over 65.
He
Identical.
really
18,
just
39.
maintained the look.
Thirty-
That's truck. That
36.
outfit takes 20 years off you. And to be fair, old bag is question mark.
Look at her.
Which
Oh
is
my
somehow
lord.
not as.
From
oh,
the front.
Jesus.
I don't know what.
Delicious face from the front is unfortunate.
She needs bangs. I don't know. It's just odd.
She needs a brown paper bag.
No, she's not
Yes.
Do
that
that
bad.
to her.
She's just a little off. But from the side, it's great.
From the
I don't
side, she's
understand.
fine. She has a face that was built by God from the side.
There's like
But
an
from the
episode of
front.
Gumball where they're like, yeah, we're always in
He's
3/4. What
Oh,
would we
it's
look
like-
like from the front?
It's like that one clip we made that short of where Edgeworth is looking directly at the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing, Miss Scone. You got him to do exactly what you wanted. That's some talent.
Seriously, Penguin. Oh, thank you ever ever so much, Baddykins. And you, Officer Lovely.
She's even given nicknames to the forensics guys now.
I guess it's her way of showing that she cares. Better that than cream
Well,
slurping.
I could deal with her caring a lot less. So what about this is supposed to be relaxing, exactly?
Oh, don't be such a big sourpuss, Betty B. Oh, the fun's only just
Yeah.
beginning. Officer
I
Lovely!
hate fun.
You can switch it on now, darling. Yes, ma'am! What mood lighting are we getting? Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Wasn't as crazy as I was expecting.
Is there a video camera plugged into the side of that castle?
There is something there. I thought it was powering the
yeah,
lights.
I do see it.
Oh, there's another one over here.
Does
It's
kinda look
powering... Oops.
That's okay.
Huh?
Huh.
Villager noise.
Wow. It's beautiful.
It's powering the fabric. It's like fiber optic fabric, you know, where it has the little
Somebody
things in
get
it.
Officer Lovely that French fry.
She's so upset. He's not barking loud enough.
He's just staring wistfully.
Look how pouty she is.
It is beautiful. I wish my son were here to see it.
Edward, stop being the best father for like 5 minutes. Let our hearts heal, please.
I'm dying.
No, that would be Gregory.
No, not yet. Don't take it from me yet, okay? Isn't it though? Isn't it just wonderful? Like a cream-filled wonderland. The 4 adorable elves in the sweetest little castle made of sweets. That's my theme, you see. Oh, and I thought it would be extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen?
One of the elves must be feeling a little left out.
Aww. Wait, is there symbolism in the elves?
I think we're just missing a fabric, if I'm being honest. This is how it was supposed to look for the contest. But I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at least.
Wait, shouldn't the lamps be lit up too?
What's happened there, I wonder?
All right, chat, which is worse, the wax slurp or the cream schlup?
I need to get my metal bowl and just clink it around.
Ori, whatever you do, don't read chat.
Why? It doesn't work that way, Dylan. Now I have to read chat.
Oh. Sorry, how could you?
The wax slurp was worse.
Now, I think we'd better take a look at the lamps and the elves one more time.
I don't think we ever looked at the
Better
elves.
than if you were chewing with your mouth open? Well, hopefully we don't get a character like that then.
If you chew with
Oh,
your
now
mouth
we're
open
gonna get
into
a
this mic,
character like
I
that.
will leave the Discord for longer than if. Oh my god, that's a lot of blood.
Oh, wow!
Oh, we found the bludgeoning weapon.
Yep.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Wham!
What's this strawberry jam on the side?
The lamps appear to be broken.
Bulbs are smashed. Both of them.
Whose
So
bright
Arthas
idea was
was
that?
the one setting it up, right? How? How?
Wait,
Yeah.
are salt lamps real?
Yes?
Yes.
I'd never heard of one.
What?
Salt
Himalayan
lamp.
salt lamps are like a big thing. You see them in every Home Goods.
You could literally buy one in a department
and
store.
it's
They're
full
really
of it
pretty.
uses real
Be
salt.
plugged-in salt lamps.
Yeah.
They're really pretty.
And it is real salt. You can lick it.
They are.
I would lick the
Oh.
shit out of that.
We're not trying to convince Dylan to eat the lamp.
You've
I don't think that's
convinced
the
me.
best idea.
That's crazy. They're cute.
Maybe they fell and broke on the floor?
Do you like it, Matt? How do you feel?
Matt, I'm unironically doing the same, I think.
Are you're gonna get one? Oh my lord.
I think so. They're cool.
Oh shit.
They are cool. And you could even get color changing ones.
He likes the color of the normal Himalayan ones, I think.
Based.
Don't.
Oh.
No, we won't lick the bloody one. Canadian
Blech.
Speak for
spirit.
yourself.
Did you read this
Well,
line,
that's
Mars?
just feeding the vampire allegations. I don't know. Look, there's a red stain on the one on the left.
Dylan.
That's not a stain. That's
Yep. It's blood, all right.
Yep.
You
That's
can
blood, all
smell
right.
it.
that salt is bloodier than usual.
That blood is saltier than
Hey.
usual.
I have no idea if my sniff was actually recorded by my mic.
I don't
I want
know.
the salt lamp
tried.
just because it looks cool, not because there's health benefits. How do I tell everyone that?
You just
You
did?
just did. I think successfully too. There's no misunderstanding that.
Every time I'm looking at one, it's just like, oh, the health benefits that you could ever possibly
it's
imagine.
ridiculous. They're just cool.
I mean, maybe they could be relaxing to look at, like the ambiance
Well, they're
and
a
everything
soft
is like
light.
used
That's
for
the difference.
meditating.
Yeah, but it's not like
I think
the
that's it.
salt of it doesn't do anything.
Wait, what? Blood?
Why is there blood on this lamp? Could it have something to do with why its bulb is broken?
Dylan, either buy the lamp or pay attention.
I'm doing both. We'd better take a closer look at the other one, too.
Okay.
Do you need a lamp break, Mr. Salt
Lamp
Moth?
break.
Yeah.
No, these two lamps are already broken enough for me.
Oh my god.
So, Miss Scone had actually intended to use these lamps in her display.
Then why were they stashed inside the castle? Maybe because they're broken? That's what I do with mine. Except there's plenty of other places you could have put them. But don't you know the old saying? The best place to hide some salt is in some sugar. Isn't that how it goes?
Or perhaps, the best place to hide a tree is in a forest. Anyway, if her intention was to put these salt lamps in her final display, that contradicts a certain piece of evidence in my possession.
The autopsy
I'll-
report?
No,
don't
the fact that everything is made out of candy and cream.
Ah.
Oh.
I'll need to put it out by making
Oh,
a
would this
deduction.
be breaking the rules?
It would be, but first I want to deduce blunt force trauma and bloody lamp.
Bloody lamp. Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
Blam.
Connect.
The
Boosh.
blamp.
The blamp. The blamp-a-lamp.
We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt.
It's something blood.
And we found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed bulb inside. Could the lamp not have been the murder weapon?
Oh, for sure. It could definitely do enough damage to kill someone. Ew. Science guy. Did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet?
Oh, Will Fry, sir! Yes, sir. Just got it done a minute ago, sir. The blood is the victim's. No doubt about it.
French fry got no idea, sir.
Will Fry, the science guy, sir.
Will. Will.
There you go.
Will Fry, the science guy. I said this.
The camera move.
So, the murder weapon was hidden in Miss Scone's room.
That would be one hell of a blunt, Penguin. Jeez.
So, the body in one room, the weapon in another.
What are we gonna find
Will
in
the
the
culprit
third?
be in the following room?
Yeah, really.
I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to a list of suspects.
I think it's gotta be the other lady, though.
Other lady buggy bumpers.
Judy Bound.
Bound. I nearly said Bloom, and I'm like, that's not it. My shoes are already covered in cream.
Now, I've
That's
heard
what
about
she
Yes, I
said.
will
socks.
be giving you the bill.
I've heard
That's
about
what she said.
keeping the socks on, but the shoes bad? Jeez.
Don't go any closer unless you want the same thing to happen to you.
Is that a threat
First
or a
three rows will
promise?
flash.
Fortune at the dry cleaners.
We've seen what's behind those doors. There's really no need to look again.
All right. Oh, I can't click that at all. Let's click this.
Bad.
The doors look nicely decorated now, thanks to the beautiful cloth around it. A cloth which we found inside the castle.
Spring doorway makes a welcoming home. That's just common sense for us detectives.
There's the man who just trampled all over the castle's entranceway.
You asked me to.
Said the man creaming all over his shoes.
Stop.
The castle did it.
Ooh,
But I'll
Castle
hold my
X
tongue for
bad
now.
fan fiction, guys. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm deducing something, but I want to look at my evidence first. We said you were thinking about this, the rules.
Eating the crack
Non-confectionery
chips over here.
items may not be used as decorations. There you go, Dill. You
There's
remembered
the
it.
contradiction.
What a thrill. Deduce.
I did not remember any of the rules, to be honest.
Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
Indeed it can.
Indeedly-doo, beedly-boo.
Take a look at this photograph.
Of the rules.
Of the rules.
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Well sent.
That means the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would both have been against the rules.
Is that why they were stashed away inside the castle?
I think we need to dig a little further into this with Miss Scone
We
before
have
we
to
can say for sure.
dig a little deeper to find out what we know. We have to dig a little deeper. See, the cloths were not for show.
There's a small door on the wall here, just like Miss Tangaroa's room.
Here, I'll open it. Temperature 68 degrees. Light set to green. Alright, I'm just gonna pop that in my mouth.
Mmm.
Munch.
Didn't Gusto say Cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees. Temperature in here is too high.
Ah, well, now I can deduce that shit.
Nice.
So, Ori, before I buy this salt lamp, do we want it?
I mean, I'm okay with it. Can you send
Not
me
okay
a
with it. Do you
picture
think
of
it'd be
it?
cool?
I think it's a cool thing. Yeah. Where are you planning on putting it?
I haven't decided that yet.
Think about that first.
Okay. That is odd. I wonder why we can't think of where to put a lamp.
I mean, it could go on your nightstand. I think that'd be nice.
You know what? I think so too.
All right. Do you have
I
different
mean, you
shapes
both
of
can
it?
enjoy it.
You want to send me? Or do you have one you
I'll
like
send you a pic.
specifically? Let's deduce. See, guys, this
we've
game is getting
literally
even
joined
Dylan.
Ori and Dylan on their IKEA shopping trip.
Yeah. So there you go, Matt. This game also influenced Dylan into getting a lamp. Oh yeah, that's the classic. I like that one. Go ahead.
Nice. The cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high.
It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes and the bill can vouch for that.
Oh my god,
All
someone
right,
did
Detective Cumshoe.
a ton of Cookie Run in Ace
You
Attorney shit.
definitely did not hear what Dylan just said.
No, I didn't. I was looking at Cookie Run.
So much better that you didn't.
Good. I'll hear
really
it again in
is.
2 years and I fucking edit this shit.
Me and chat will be the only ones burdened by that knowledge.
Chat wouldn't rat me out.
Oh, they don't need to.
And yet,
Chat might rat you out.
chat wouldn't
Yeah,
rat me out
Matt's
to
just
Ori.
pretending he didn't.
When you open the doors to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine.
So the handles aren't made of cream either? Yeah, they were sturdier than expected.
Sorry, the Maya.
This lady just keeps cheating.
Well, she didn't have them out.
Sturdy? That's not the way I would describe most things made out of confection. I think we'd better take another look at those handles, don't you? Oh my god, Pog handle!
I hugged like 5 times.
None of them came through.
Whoa!
What the?
It looks like a ring.
It does. What the?
You think F-Strock, but it could be actual fraud. Like, fraud, the real crime of fraud.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
The fraud laws
Interesting.
are written open-endedly, and so long as a jury agrees, like, you know what, you really did, like, misrepresent for some material gain. I'm very much simplifying it, but the point is, it would be actual fraud to cheat in this competition.
Wild.
I did say this. Did
Yes,
any of them get
no,
picked
no,
up?
that
I heard it.
That one came through.
Okay.
I was
Yay.
just taking a moment, taking a sippy. That was it.
A quick
Oh,
sippy.
A quick sippy.
I think I shall have a quick sippy.
I think it's safe to say those handles aren't made of candy.
The gasp!
It's not just the handles. The whole castle. The little elves we never investigated
Oh,
fully.
fuck.
They're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top.
Wow! Holy shit. She's what?
What? So none of this is confectionery art after all? a scandal.
Or he goes, what? And he goes, what?
Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
Scone's confections were all fakes. What was she up to? No,
We never did
it's
look
simply
at the
made to
little
look
elves.
like candy, with the cream having been added to lend it all the air of authenticity. She creamed all over all of it.
Okay. Do we want to do
Everything
this,
is
or do we want to
covered in
go
a
back
thick
and look at
layer
the
of
elves a
cream.
second? I think we looked at everything.
She did.
Nope.
It's a cute little elf that isn't made of candy.
Yeah, we know this now.
And it's sitting on a little tree stump. The fabric above it and the other decorations around it really add to the cream-like atmosphere. Stare at it for too long, and the cream stares back. And we begin to fantasize ourselves
Oh god.
About cream.
about creaming.
No.
Yeah, well,
The whole
our
room.
job is to stay right here in reality and get to the bottom of all this.
Nice,
Nobody's
Esbog.
getting swept up in any flights of fancy on my watch.
Damn right.
It's better than fraud. Damn right. I can't walk behind the castle. Fuck. Okay, why does
Really
this
gonna
still
be
have
touching the wall
investigation
way
on
around?
it?
Get a charge.
And we did all this.
It's
I
just,
said that.
yeah, it just wasn't checked off.
Sad.
The temperature is too damn high. All right.
Now it's checked off.
Okay, I think I've looked at everything now. Not this elf.
This elf doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others.
Hmm.
Is Scone?
Say that one again.
It's not fair to leave the board guy out, Miss Scone.
There you go. Well, I didn't want to, did I, dear? But one of my cloths and one of my little machines went missing.
A cloth, and what sort of machine exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess how it all works. Those luminous
Then just
cloths
tell
are
us.
connected to those little thingamajigs. And they're called full spectrum light emitting devices. They send light down the main cable and into each optical fiber strand. That's what makes the cloth glow, don't you see, dear? With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light to any color in the whole wide world. Bright red like ferocious fiery flames. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. And they have all these special batteries that last for a donkey's years. And they don't mind a little cold at all.
Is a donkey's year longer or shorter than a human's year?
Longer?
Why?
I don't know. The stubborn little
But
bastards.
they die earlier.
Stubborn little
Shouldn't
asses.
it be? But shouldn't it be shorter?
It's not. It means a really fucking long time, dear. I was just trying to not curse in front of your subordinate.
Forgive me. So these machines.
Child, you
they-
don't have to protect me. They're what makes the special luminous cloth light up on. Nope, that's not it. They're what makes the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mystery.
You
Man,
were
for some reason, beautiful
struggling
colors
with
was
that
not
one.
coming out.
You were
That was a rough
struggling
one.
with that one, man.
That was a really
Nice.
rough one.
I see. Open parentheses. I don't.
Yeah, the
So-
hiding his eyes.
So much new technology. I can barely keep up.
So, these light emitting devices. You lost one of them. And a piece of luminous cloth.
That's right, lambkins. Heaven only knows where they could have gotten to.
This cloth. It could have something to do with the case.
Yes, penguin. They've made too many
I just
horny
saw the
jokes.
Cookie
No.
Run ones
Dylan,
in
that's your
chat,
fate. No
and-
cloth for
oh,
you.
So good. No cloth for you.
What do you mean?
The elf made too many horny jokes and was not allowed to witness the creaming, Dylan. That's your fate.
Damn.
Alright, the rune breaking and fake connections. Fake confections connections.
So it's good we checked it out. Now we know about the thingamajigs.
Penguin, you're committing murder on me.
Maybe Miles will help me use the instant messaging on this mobile phone I got. So not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make any real sweets. She's just been creaming. Miss Scone made a mockery of the rules.
Yeah. Guess she's not gonna get crowned the world's greatest now.
It's so warm in here. Do you think it got something to do with all this?
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
That's a good question.
Gone.
I think we better go ask Miss Scone herself.
All right.
You guys are
Interrogate
preventing
her.
me.
Well-
You're preventing Bat and Eddie are
Trapped.
stopping me.
Trapped. Could somebody please just a fan art of Eddie and Bad just like pulling Gregory back by under the arms and walking backwards with him? You know the pose I'm talking about.
Yes.
Matter, Miss Scone. You seem a whole lot less cheerful than you were a minute ago. Mighty sus, mighty sus.
Is it Mr. Von Karma? Did something happen between you two? Has he been supplying the
You
cream?
got big amount of the castle.
Why, yes.
Were you
no,
busy
I mean,
storming it?
nothing happened at all. No, nothing.
But you just said yes.
Penguin, we were all up in this last time.
And, we can see the cream everywhere.
Oh, that was, hello. Yes, you silly boy. Oh, aren't you just the sweetest little sugar dumpling? Remind me, what's your name again?
Eddie?
Eddie Lumpkins. Oh, wow, you'll go far, dearie, I can tell.
Eddie Lumpkin?
It seems our English gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. No small accomplishment.
Oh, well, Penguin, it said the same thing on Saw Its apron. They were identical, icons with the words and everything.
She's not exactly what I picture when I think of a gentlewoman mystery.
Dearie?
Never mind that now. We should ask her a few questions while we can. Take advantage of a vulnerable woman, Eddie.
That is not the Gregory way.
Spit all over my monitor.
Could you tell us about what you did over the course of the contest?
You are method acting, Delicia. Delicia? God, I still can't pronounce her fucking name.
Delicia.
Just pick one and stick with it.
Delicia.
Yeah, be like Dylan. Pick one and stick with it, no matter if
But
it's
I
wrong
know
or right.
one of them is wrong, so that makes
Yeti
it
G
hard.
is correct only now.
This is very true.
Can't argue with that logic.
Could you tell us about what you did over the course of the contest? Or in this case, who?
Ooh, that's interesting, Pastry Puff. Of course, dearie. Let's see. It all started at about 10 in the morning. That's when we set to work. And, well, I spent most of the time here in my room getting everything ready, as you'd expect. Oh, and then there was this lovely afternoon tea for an hour or so from, around 1, I think.
Afternoon tea?
Oh, yes.
It's an English tradition. A chance to drink tea and enjoy a snack. And make small talk.
They also have a version of
Watch
it in
anime.
Germany and Australia.
So kinda like recess minus the playground?
I suppose you could say that.
Oh, you really know your onions, don't you, Greggy Pegleg? Such a clever boy. I had to double check that.
When did I become Greggy?
I thought it was Greggy Peggy, and then I
Yeah,
realized.
I read it right, and I had to sit there and I was like, was that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that says Pegleg. Yeah, okay.
Yar. Then where was this afternoon tea served?
Mars, I don't know what noise you just made, but that was such a delicious noise you just made.
Oh, I was
Zilla,
like
I think you
slowly
know.
laughing, trying not to be too loud.
Zilla, I think you know the answer.
Uh-oh.
And just like before, there's kanji floating off of it.
Penguin, no.
Did you just say Pegwin?
No, I didn't. Out in the
definitely said
garden, of
penguin.
course. There's a lovely little one just outside. They do it at the same hour every break time during the contest. Lay on a nice little spread, you know. But today, only me, Samson Silly Pants, and Moody Judy were there for it.
Didn't know you had 3 names.
Sammy
Oh,
Poople
he
had
called Moody
already finished his big creation, so he was there the whole time. But poor old Chillywinks and Gusty Pants had to miss out because they hadn't finished yet. Bless them. Ah,
My stomach hurts.
You're saying everybody except Mr. Frost and Mr. Guster was present.
my body does not want to read those lines in the sense of like my brain reads them and my mouth says them right away, and then it's like, was that it? No, that's the word. That was it. That's what that word
She did
said.
indeed call him Sammy Poople.
Oh, that's right, dear. To tell you the truth, I hadn't finished yet either. But I wasn't about to miss out on tea and cake served by our 2 TV superstars. Fucking vibe, though. My mom, they're always like, "Oh, you want tea?" Yes, I fucking want tea. Let's go. I went right back to work when I'd finished, though. Tootled off while the others were still nattering away. I was on a cruise, like a river cruise, in the Netherlands, and I was... and there was like a whole thing where they had afternoon tea. They would serve afternoon tea on the ship, and it's like, Father, if I am not back for the fucking tea and cake on the ship, I will be sad. We always were, though. No issues there.
And at any point during the contest, did you visit any of the other competitors' rooms?
No, dear, don't be silly.
That's
At least
strange,
she's a bad liar.
because, well, I'll just be frank. You have a lot more than one man's cream in this room.
And what was the actual reason?
Gestures to the cream continuously.
What was the actual reason, Dylan?
Because your fingerprints were found in Miss Tangaroa's room.
Caught red-handed.
Wait. So you admit you were there? Wow, this doesn't happen often.
Oh! Well, I can hardly deny it now, can I? But I didn't kill anybody, I swear!
Federico, you only miss anything creamy.
I
This
suppose
woman
I'd
covered
better
everything in cream.
tell you what really happened then. But just promise you'll believe me, won't you, dear? Okay.
Who started flying or sleepwalking or
Yeah, really.
whatever happened that for some reason we're not going to believe her?
You'll be
What
right.
or who?
He's in jail.
What are you doing in Mr. Tangaroa's room?
Well, I was, I suppose you could call it research.
Research?
Sammy Poople's a dab hand when it comes to the old sweet making. Everybody knows that, darling.
So she's just trying to learn how to sweet make as hard as she can, and she promises it's just for
she's
research
just
purposes.
She's just doing some sweet making with
Yeah.
Sammy Poople. That's all.
It's just for research
Nothing
purposes.
stuff's happening here, folks.
You gotta use the incognito tab to do research, just so that, no matter what links you click, it's just...
Oh, Dylan, that's why there's a castle. You go inside, you put up the firewalls. It's perfect.
You got the purple partitions in there and the light.
Oh, God.
Yes,
So
you
when
really
I
did create
noticed-
some mood lighting in there.
When I noticed there was no one in there, I just popped in for a quick bit of research. Like I say,
Uh-huh.
This
Sure.
cream ain't gonna make itself.
How could they not know? What kind of research leaves fingerprints?
cue that scene in Titanic. Yes, that. Well, it stands to reason I'd leave fingerprints, doesn't it? After all, it's hardly research if you don't have a little nibble now, isn't it?
Oh, I'm not gonna make it through this.
I mean, Mr.
Well-
Sammy Poople's quite the chocolate dessert.
He's such a poople pleaser.
Boy, you ate Sammy Poop. You ate little pieces of them. I gotta be gender
So-
neutral. They never told me their pronouns.
The traces of tampering in Mr. Tangaroa's room. That was all you?
We have been calling him Mr. to his face, and he hasn't said anything, so I'll assume he's okay with he.
Mm.
I'm ever so sorry, sweeties. I didn't mean to make a mess. It was just...
This woman is horror. I hate her.
I just had to take a little bite here and there,
Jesus.
didn't I? I didn't want poor Sammy Poople getting upset, so it was just the teensiest bits and pieces.
Understand holding up the ship? You took a bite out of that too, I suppose.
Just
Oh,
was
yes,
it like
dear.
A beaver goes at it.
Of course I did. Chocolate beaver.
It was you? You brought the whole thing crashing down?
I'm sorry, my lovely. Truly, I am.
Daddle out of there before Bound could come along so she could find the body. Because wasn't it the
Well, it
stand
didn't
broke,
fall right away.
smashed the
Yeah, but I don't think
crate?
it fell
didn't
right
fall
away. I think
Okay.
she ate it and it failed eventually. I don't think she was there and she
Okay. Hold on. Is that why you left the afternoon tea early? You were heading off for a second helping of sweets, weren't ya?
Look, just please believe me. I never killed anybody. I promise they're not made of candy.
Her actions were certainly suspicious. But that's about all we can say for now.
All right. Let's talk about your shit, Scone.
Miss Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees?
Perry, oh my god. Because I hate the cold, don't I, dearie? And besides being chilly, it's no good for a girl. If I want to keep my fresh-faced complexion, I've got to be careful about these things. We ladies have to stay young, don't you know? Otherwise, Sammy wouldn't let me take a nipple. Have you seen Judy?
How old is she really, though? That's what I'd like to know. For no reasons other than professional, I promise.
It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie.
Greg is even fucking more based because he says person here and not like woman or lady, because that's a classic thing, right? It's not. It's rude to assume a lady's age, right? It's rude. Greg's being fucking all inclusive, man. Let's fucking
He's
go.
being inclusive with all of it.
The set rules can mount real creep. Oh my god.
But most of your work is made out of whipped cream.
No, Penguin.
Very melty whipped cream.
It's use guys. Use guys.
And whipped cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees, or it starts to deflate.
Is
That's
that
a
so,
technical
dearie?
term, right? Deflate?
Well, the silly me, eh? I've gone and made a whoopsie poopsel.
Wait, she really didn't know that? Unlikely.
Huh. Wrong class confectioner, my fault.
His cream-covered foot. Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she's ignorant of basic facts about her supposed craft. Miss Scone grows most mysterious by the minute.
All right.
Is she going to take the fall and the real person is going to get away?
I'll present her that shit. This shit.
You're not going to present her the badge?
No, I was not. Oh, look at
That's
that!
sad.
Don't you have the loveliest toys, Greggy Pegleg?
Oh,
That
come on. They knew
color.
what they were doing on that one.
Oh, no, that won't do. Here,
Oh, come
put a
on!
lovely splodge of cream on it.
Please, don't put a splotch of cream on my toy.
On your peg leg?
Why?
That's what she said. Wait, go back. Whoa, evidence log for a sec.
The blood
Okay.
lamp.
Okay.
That's the bottom right for a sec. That's the weirdest shit. I have a lamp just like that.
Not yet.
No blood, obviously,
it has to
but
arrive first.
Not yet.
that's
It
crazy.
has to arrive.
What are the what? Guys, I really do own a lamp just like that.
You realize you'll have to take a picture of said lamp and put it in chat once it arrives, right?
Polishing
After
it
Ori
every
bludgeons me
day
upside the head with it.
has become just another part of my daily routine.
Well, he does have nice toys.
A pahalik.
Yes, not Haliquay.
Yes, that was what it was. Haliquay. Tomato, topato, and haliquay. So have we done
Potato
everything?
Tapata.
Do I have to talk with you, Bad? I can't talk with you.
I think it was tomato topato.
Yeah, tomato, topato.
You-
That's what it was.
You didn't show her the blood lamp.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My apologies. Present. Blood lamp.
This music is so zany.
Look at that! Don't you have the loveliest toys? This is the same shit again and again and again and again and again. Rules?
Being presented with a salt lamp with blood on it.
Nope.
Okay, maybe we're
Do
just
I?
not
Oh
supposed
wait,
to
do
show
I
her
have? I might
anything.
have another.
I feel like this woman has actual brain damage, and it might be ableism for us to make fun of her.
I might have another one of
hand her
these.
anything. You hand her anything in any context, she splooges cream on it.
Can we not?
No, I'm being for real. Like, you're
Can we not?
outside, you're the newspaper
She didn't
boy,
say
you give it to her.
splooge, she said splodge.
Splodge. Yes.
Oh, did she?
Splodge.
Oh, that's just That's just Dylan's brain being Dylan's brain.
Yeah, it is.
But like,
Dylan's brain being
you're
Dylan's
outside,
fucking
you're the
brain.
paper boy, you hand her the newspaper, she just splodges cream on it.
Read your fucking lines, boob.
You're the mailman, you hand her an envelope.
Can we stop? Thank you.
Splodge is the British for splooge. I'm gonna take Wandering Penguin as the gospel truth.
I'm not gonna take that, actually.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
Dylan's
rock.
just buying murder weapons for me, huh?
Anything can be if you're brave enough. And I'll leave it at that.
And it's true.
Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created. And, that's not all she seems to lack. Common sense for him.
Ay.
Cream-based restraint. That's another. And she says that she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the actions of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize.
Yeah, not how I'd picture a top pro acting. Does she maybe just lack a little confidence, or...
Maybe she's a bottom pro.
What?
Or is she not actually a confectioner at all?
Why? Why are you
What
like
is this woman's story?
Why is Dylan like this?
I literally did nothing wrong.
And they indicted me.
I did everything right and they indicted me. Perhaps she had another agenda altogether. Yeah, Estrock, her defense mechanism is just splooging cream.
Stop!
Chat literally told me splooge is just the British for splodge.
I don't believe that!
Chat, how dare you?
Chat, they wouldn't lie to me. After all, we only have her word for it when she went into that room to do some research. Incognito prevailing.
Wait, do you mean?
Oh, I do, in fact.
Oh no. Maybe she went in there to commit a murder.
A murder of her morals, perhaps. There's no way of saying so for certain just yet. But she is hiding something. That much I'm certain of.
Woo!
Woo!
Go us!
That's enough investigating for now, don't you think?
Wait, Wandering, do you mean India or Canada or Australia or
India. Or America, or, you know, that's,
I had like one more in me, so I'm glad you stopped me.
Good.
Yes, we've certainly found plenty of interest. Something's been bothering me for a while now.
Yeah, every other country. Pick a country. There's a 90% chance it had a British rule.
No, you don't understand. While I might be smart when it comes to law, I am dumb as fuck when it comes to a map,
Calendars and
a
geography.
calendar. I mean, pretty much those two things, but those are pretty big things.
Yeah, Penguin, really. Narrowed it down. Non-existent.
So it'd be like,
to
quick, name a country,
nearly
be like,
every country.
New York. Mr. Von Karma would have surely found the murder weapon when he searched this room. Perfection. And yet, he didn't arrest Miss Scone. He didn't even seem interested in questioning her. I think our first priority should be to find out what he's really up to. D-Bad, I have a few things I'd like to ask Mr. Von Karma.
Uh-oh.
Got one. For me too. Him and Scone.
How could you, Mr. Patty Pumpkin? Stop staring at me like that.
I'm disturbed by how How
Slurping just becomes more unhinged.
how glorgly deep, how much volume of goo she's ingesting with each gulp.
Okay, thanks for describing it as goo. I won't be touching whipped cream for about a month now.
I love whipped cream so much.
No one loves whipped cream that much. That can't be whipped cream. I'm just gonna say it.
Stop.
She put something else in there. We know she's using drugs.
When it's a dog, Estrock, everything becomes okay nearly. Okay, the second it's a dog.
That is not true.
I don't want a human to slurp me, to lick me, like Helma did.
What?
I feel like I'm being so fucking ace right now. Why would I want a human to lick my cheek up so that my skin wrinkles? The dog is fine.
We'll be right
You're
back after
reading
these
the
commercial
sentence
messages.
backwards.
It's time for a
You're
water
reading the
break. Starting
sentence
Ori and
backwards.
only Ori to go get some water real quick.
I will get
Hello,
water.
it's me,
I will get
your
water.
host. I am the man in charge of this intermission, and I am here to tell you about this brand new comic called Outcaste. It features a whole number of, I'm just gonna say it, queer furry men with a bit of a harem going on as well, and I think there's some unnecessary feelings, which is probably the main.
No, I mean, there are definitely unnecessary feelings, but a lot of them are trauma-based. But luckily, they have lots of found family around them to help them overcome their trauma. Yay!
And undercome their trauma too.
Sure, why not? But wait, what if I don't want to read about this story of found family and pseudo harems that are definitely not harems?
If you don't want to read it, I guess I'll record a whole bunch of the audio version, and we'll upload it in the past for you specifically.
I was about to say, has that been done already? Is it up for thy public's viewing pleasure?
No, but I'll invent a time machine and do it before the date of this airing stream.
And even more
Wondering-
amazingly, I will use that time machine to ask Papa Mars to help voice one of the characters. We'll also
All right, let's
recruit
not get
Cinderblock Sally
Let's not
to
get
help
over
as
our
well.
heads. One real quick thing. I see chat talking about this. What if they're blind and deaf? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Ooh, good
If you're
point,
both
good point.
blind and deaf, you're not watching the stream, so checkmate.
Or
Oh.
typing in chat.
That is true.
All right,
Guys, this is why Dylan's the lawyer.
read your line.
What's awful? What's really awful? I know we just totally took a break to try to prevent us from being canceled,
Oh,
but I
God.
can't not address what you just said.
What? I specifically
You literally
got
said, unprompted, pretty much anything's okay if it's a dog doing it. And I'm like, what? And then you're like, well, I don't want a human licking me. And I'm like, what? And then you talked about cheek meat, and then we had to go to break.
I
never
was the
said
one
the
who brought up
phrase
cheek meat.
cheek meat. Thank you.
Maybe
I
you
never
just
said
said
the
cheeks.
That
one.
was me.
Maybe you just said cheeks, but the point is that that meat is not what killed it, okay?
My
Okay.
face cheek. What else are you supposed to call it? Tell me.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't have a different alternative.
Matt, that's incredible.
I can't help you here. I'm so sorry.
Tongue goes in, tongue goes out. Can't explain that. Cheek
Oh,
meat
stop.
atheists.
Oh, stop!
Cheek meat atheist.
Fuck!
I'm getting water now.
It's really good though.
Fucks to you
Oh no,
both.
Mars, you
Jesus
need to get water
Christ.
too. Well, I apparently cancel us on stream because I can't be trusted. I was talking about like how like I don't want to hear a human eating, right? But a dog eating like watermelon?
Yeah.
That's the cutest shit
Tori,
fucking ever.
The
Right.
problem is that it was phrased as the slurp is being done to you, not that you're just witnessing it and it's happening to an inanimate food object. It is happening to you. That's where it got sussy.
What is a slurp? If not a lick?
It is a lick.
I would let a dog lick me.
Ah! I leave for 1 second. Come back to you professing. You white woman, you can't be saying this.
Okay, in Ori's defense, dogs like to lick people's faces.
Okay, all right, we're done. We're done.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
now you're being weird, Dylan. Now
Stop
you're
with
being
the
weird.
dogs.
What the
Now
fuck,
you're
Dylan?
being weird. Didn't
Dylan!
your dog lick you?
Dylan, if you stick your hand
Didn't
out
your try
to a
loving
dog.
dog loved you?
We're done. We're not talking
No,
about
why
slapping or cheek me or
Bitch like
dogs.
this. You're being a dick. You're
I'm
being
sorry,
a
woman.
motherfucker. You're the lowest man in the entire fucking world right now. Shut your ass.
My ass is shut. There's no cheek me here.
Your ass is blowing shit everywhere.
Guys, this is why we
Read
can't
your
have
damn
nice
lines.
things.
Oh, it's me. I was waiting for someone
Bitch.
Why
else.
we can't have nice
Blah, blah, blah,
things.
blah, blah.
Chad, I don't know why you're enduring this. Or he's got a gun pointed at me. I have to
We
be.
thank you for enduring this.
Listen, I would have tapped out really early.
Chad is the fucking catalyst for this shit. Don't act like they're like dealing with it. They're here making the fucking shit happen.
You're the one who
They're
started
dealing with
this
the
shit.
fallout.
I am not. Was it Penguin or S-Drop? One of them asked the question. Don't act like it was me.
You're the one
Alright,
who
who's to blame?
unprompted
Who's to
said
blame?
anything's okay if a
It
dog
was
does it.
S-Drop.
White woman.
See?
It was
Blaming
S-Drop.
me.
I blame you
See?
for that. Okay.
See?
Okay.
Chat, we're not holding Chat hostage at all. You maybe, but not Chat.
You are the one who is trying to stun lock me. It's not going to work. It appears D-Bat is just as suspicious of Ori's statements as I am.
Ah.
Miss Scone, would you be so kind as to accompany us?
How many french fries are under that
Oh,
oven?
of course, dear. Where are we off to?
To find perfection.
Oh. I'll just hide
In
here.
confection.
Oh, there he is. He's over here.
Oh my god. There he is, the
Only
top half of
the
Von Karma.
feet.
Everyone, keep places. Straight
We
your
are
time.
not
Oh!
The pan over. Oh,
Oh,
distraught.
oh, I'm not ready.
Yeah, and I make Chat weird. I make stream weird,
What about stroking it?
That was not said. Read your line.
Read your line.
All right. Mr. Von Karma, we'd like to speak with you if that's all right. Judging by your faces, I'm guessing you fancy murder weapon. We did.
This is Merc.
It was in Mr. Scone's room.
Mister? When did she say
Miss-
that?
Miss Scone's room, which means that Mr. Tangaroa should no longer be the person of interest. Nonsense. It doesn't matter where the murder weapon was found. Tangaroa is guilty.
How do you figure that?
And, as long as this is my case, guilty he shall remain. How can you be so sure of Mr. Tangaroa's guilt? You have an explanation, I assume, for why the murder weapon was in Miss Scone's room. Of course I do, and I'll be delighted to share it with you. At
Oh,
trial.
here we go.
I was waiting for that.
Me too. The murder weapon. Tangaroa killed Frost with one of Scone's salt lamps in order to frame her for the murder. To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done.
Mm-hmm.
After all, if it had been found as the victim's body, Tengaro would have seemed doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon? Considerably less so. And that is why there no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect.
Oof,
Ah,
that was a pose.
so it's your assertion that
Oh,
Mr.
it's
Tankerflower
genetic.
took the salt lamp back to Miss Scones' room?
one, it's genetic. Two, that like smirk bit he had there after the back. Oh,
So good. We stand that.
It is indeed. But it is more than an assertion. It's a fact, based on my own investigation. You mean you have proof that he did so? I can make the proof! Don't ask me for such a thing.
Yeah, that's not what was asked, buddy.
What? Nani? If you have a rebuttal, I'll be happy to hear it. But I highly doubt you'll be able to fault my logic!
Seriously, though, I was struck. I'm glad everyone in chat is fawning over Greg's damage sprite because fucking based.
So damn good.
Get back to her room. Doubly suspicious. But he had to put it in
we're
the
allowed to
chest.
press.
He had to put it in the chest, so I want to press that.
So, you think he hid the body in the chest, but removed the murder weapon from the crime scene? Yeah, he foolishly believed his own creation to be the perfect hiding place.
I'm sorry, I had to help myself.
I think you mean you couldn't help yourself. No?
He doesn't seem very sorry to me.
Yeah, she seems to be eating it up. In any case, the weapon was taken away while the body remained at the scene of the crime.
And that is why there's no piece of evidence on that scene that pointed to it. That's false too.
But if there's no proof, how can you say for certain that Mr. Tangaroa is the culprit?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Objection! Is that the best you can do at pressing me? Darling, don't you know you have to press harder? Listen here. The presence of the body in Tangaroa's room is in itself proof enough of his guilt.
He's so twink. Why is he so twink?
And you didn't find evidence pointing to any other possible suspects?
God, he sounds like how I think Eustace sounds. Greg's objection sounds like Eustace's objection.
Perhaps you should take another look.
Yeah.
You might.
Jesus Christ.
Objection!
I'll never not be
You
hilarious.
really don't give up, do you? There's no need to take another look. Tangaroa is guilty. End of story.
It's like deeper than even his voice would be. Right, Zilla? And he's not even like he's like super young here or anything. He's like 36 here. So it's like, Jesus. Older than that, I think. 40 something, maybe. Yeah, bring back
For a
Prosecutor
second, I thought
was
you were
perfect.
comparing Von Karma to Eustace, and I was about to come over there and attack
No,
Ori.
Greg and Eustace.
If you insist on asserting otherwise,
34.
then show me some proof to back up your ridiculous claims.
Yeah. He has such a twink voice that it doesn't fit his
The
look.
burden of proof is on you refuting my beautiful perfection. I have to think back over the scene of the crime. If Mr. Tangaroa really isn't guilty, then there must be something that points to somebody else.
I'm just surprised that in the remastered they drew him significantly older looking than he was in Turnabout Goodbyes, and yet his voice is so young.
Trusting Mr. Von Karma on any of his statements won't have much of an effect, I fear. He must be ace. My only hope is to find a piece of evidence that contradicts his claims.
Seriously, Penguin, though. Seriously. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna press them all. I wasn't really certain. And we love Von Karma, so.
He took one of the salt lamps from Miss Scone's room back to his own.
We're having the Dylan show, guys.
We truly are. He's in a debate with
really
himself.
are. We're having the Dylan show. Indeed. He prepared it beforehand, knowing that it would be the perfect weapon with which to steal the channel from Ori.
What?
The perfect weapon to kill Frost. The perfect weapon to ice that Frost. But we found the lamp in Miss Scone's room. Surely this casts Miss Scone herself in a suspicious light. It's more of a bisexual lighting, but I get your point. But perhaps if you would let me,
wasn't it?
perhaps if you would let me finish. Now, as I was saying,
Perfection.
deception.
Oh my god.
You're talking about the lamp made of rock salt that I happen to own in real life, correct?
Now, technically, salt is a food, but not a confection, I guess.
But it's not.
I'm googling
Still
food.
breaks the rules.
Definition of food. Any nutritious substance. What the fuck does nutritious mean?
You need salt
Efficient
to live.
as food. God damn it! I'm in a loop.
You need salt to live, bitch. Let's
I
go.
don't know what nutritious means. It just means food. Precisely. I was the one who found it. So be grateful. It's thanks to me that you even have such a vital piece of evidence. What made you come inside the castle in the first place? If you don't mind me asking, isn't there enough cream in there? You know what, Estruck? I have to do that.
Maybe just wanted to see what it was like in there?
Providing nourishment. Interesting. Fools! You think I went in there on a whim?
Yes.
I went in there because detectives are an incompetent lot. They are like built out of the broken pieces of defense attorneys. So I had investigated it myself.
I mean, he's in this universe, he's sadly not wrong. Sorry, bad.
You're with the initial investigation.
Let me guess, you've on a coffee or donut run? That's right, you weren't on the initial investigation. That's my problem! That's right. Fuck. That's right. Detective Bad wasn't a part of this investigation until very recently.
He was 2 miles.
He's channeling his son.
If you want my trust, Detective, you'll have to earn it. And a good first step would be to stop wasting my time. Now, if you'll allow me to continue.
Okay.
Anyone out there vigorously replenishing their sodium?
Only Von Karma. He's the one with that, uses all that salt.
True.
But he came under suspicion anyway. due to the body being in his room. Objection! Would you like to hear a favorite expression of mine?
You didn't read his.
Ooh, we get some Von Karma wisdom here.
So why?
Thank you.
Shut up! There, that was the thing. Even a dog can hold still and stay.
Depends on the dog.
Let me finish. If only I could say the same to you.
Okay, I have no idea.
They
Kill
want
Frost
us
with
to
the
present
lamp, frame
evidence.
the
They
murder. I
basically
know.
told us that pressing will not help.
To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done. After all, it had been found near the victim's body, he would have seemed doubly suspicious. Why would he have seemed doubly suspicious? It's her lamp.
But wait, hold on. He took it back to her room once the deed was done. Go back to the part about moving the weapon instead of the body and then present the chest. Because like you said, wouldn't it have taken effort to put the body in the
Okay.
chest?
And there was, but see, then that is why there is no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect. But that's false because we have
Fingerprints.
this thing as well. Seal was found near the body. Right, like that's what I was thinking of.
What about her fingerprints on the chocolate?
It didn't leave any fingerprints. We don't know whose fingerprints
Oh.
those are. And this is his fingerprints on here. Oh shit! What?
Maybe we should
Oh,
actually look at this
shit!
shit. Oopsies.
Oopsies! Oh, it's Pierre Harlique. Paul Harlique. That's what it is.
My incredibly
Oh,
dumb
look.
ass is like, when this is rotated 90 degrees to the left, I'm like, is that kanji from Zhang Fa?
I thought it was kanji too. No, I totally thought it was kanji
Mars,
from
we're
far
sharing
away
that
as
one
well.
brain cell.
Really, though?
Oh, look! There's something stamped on the bottom. It says PH. PH. Who could that
It says HD. Turn it around, idiot.
be?
I suppose it must be
Oh, shit,
Paul
I can get my D in
Halquet.
HD.
No, those are his initials after all.
Wait.
Miss Baum said she is a big fan of his work.
Wait. What's the other guy's name? Something Frost? Isn't Halik
Yes.
just ice? Are they the same guy?
His initials, huh? So if I'd made it, it would say EF.
Perhaps you should practice by initialing your personal belongings first.
Wait. Oh, I can't look at anything else yet. There's something else here, though.
But that PH matches the PH thing we found inside the chest.
Yes, it does. But I'm thinking, isn't the other guy's name something Frost, and Halik is just like a... Like
My
ice?
face when I see Von Karma. Yes, what a gorgeous design.
Oh my god.
You are smitten.
He is.
Really?
Smote,
It's-
if you will.
Seems
Smote.
a bit out there to me.
Ooh, Miles would be me, and Greg would be G.
Oh, snap. I did say this.
Sorry.
It's okay. Like, how do you even get your D in there?
Dylan.
I'm asking based on your question in chat. Art isn't about functionality, it's about form.
Can it be both?
No, Dylan, you can't.
Guess I'll have to take your word for it, Mr.
can't. You
This
can't
other
click that
stuff is
spoilers,
way
Dylan.
Beyond me.
This is why I asked.
I could have told you.
Well, you were in the middle of doing a stream.
Yeah, that you're part of. That you're slowing down.
Just read the chat.
I said this too. Can you guys not hear me, or?
Sometimes. Okay. What's the other dude? Artie Frost. All right, not a P, not like Paul, but this was found near the body, and this does technically point to another suspect. So I'm gonna present this, and that's why there was no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect. Yes? No?
Okay.
Maybe so?
Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens.
Nope. Not
Bad
it.
happens.
What do you make of this piece of
Rats.
evidence, Mr. Von Karma? Nothing. I can't even make a hat out of it. Look, it falls off my gorgeous, perfect head. And I only have a necktie. It isn't even worth considering. Is this all I can expect from you? How did you even earn your badge in the first place?
Whoa. Look at him!
But he will not be phased.
And here I stand proudly as a lawyer. Exactly the kind of feeble-minded response I'd expected. Pathetic. I'm lower than dirt to him.
Yep. Okay. Wait, what something happened? Oh. That's fine. Never mind. It just kept going. Look back to him. You wanted the body and the chest. That's not what I meant to do. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Back. I want body may be hard to move, but whatever. It was in the chest. Victim's body was found in his room inside the chocolate chest. Let's do that, I guess. Because that would have had to been moved. He wasn't
You would
killed
have to
in the
put
chest.
someone in the chest.
Yeah. Nope.
No?
Take a look at this. That has no bearing on the discussion whatsoever.
You sure?
Hey.
Ugh.
Oh, so good. Look at him.
Ugh.
Look at that right there.
If you're going to cut in, you have to be able to do so with finesse. You have no rhythm. And now he's laughing at me.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just want to look at the
What
evidence
could it
again.
be?
Let's just look at the evidence. So we have this. We have the body. What was on here? It said part of the chest that was covered in blood is missing. Every other item was also missing. Cause of dead, blunt force trauma. Okay, that's fine. Then we have this. It has Tangaro's fingerprints on it. We have this, which has the rules, which I don't think are on us right now. Contestants may not enter another room until judging is completed. Sus. We have this. Marks on chocolate frame, but didn't leave any prints. The key, it was on Tangaroa all the time. The lamp has the blood. Oh, the lamp? Can I look closer at? Aw, fuck.
Start looking at the evidence.
Yeah.
Just ain't working.
No. Unfortunately, it appears to be broken, unlike the one I own in real life.
That you don't have yet.
But I still
Would
own
have
it.
been nice to see it all lit up just once. Miss Scone said it's good for relaxation, right? Could use some of that.
Perhaps I'll get one for the office.
Phoenix also needs one.
Desperately.
I feel like his assistants are at risk of being bludgeoned to death by it, though.
Ooh, shit, that's true. That is true.
Phoenix doesn't keep any heavy objects around his office
Yeah.
out of fear. The Mia trauma. So the lamps have these hexagonal stands on the bottom, right?
Everything in his office is glued down.
Yeah.
Goes to get
Right.
the stapler, doesn't move.
And I imagine the indentations in the pillars were made to accommodate them.
Do they fit like a glove?
Okay.
I guess that's
Cool.
all?
That seems like it. Nothing else
In
has...
the corner
oh,
while we
I can
check
look
out
at
the
you.
evidence. We're just gonna fiddle around with this first.
Why does it have a little screw back? Look at that.
That's weird.
Hmm. Is this your badge number here on the back?
That's right. The numbers itself doesn't mean much, of course.
Well, if it doesn't really matter, then I want mine to be a string of repeating digits.
I'd actually pay to see that.
Okay. Yo, why is screw back?
Your badge is in the shape of a sunflower, right, Mystery? Does that have some kind of special meaning, or...?
She just does, Federico.
It does.
She just does.
Sunflowers follow the sun, correct? In other words, they always face the light. Just as we attorneys do. We should always aim to be on the side of liberty and justice.
And I'm
Aw.
gonna work real hard and be just like a sunflower when I'm an attorney.
Aw.
I love Fender so much.
You already remind me of a flower. I have no doubt that
Aw,
you will.
gee, thanks, boss.
Oh, I can look at this.
Checking the actual damn
Ah,
evidence.
they just tell me investigation complete. I'm not looking at it.
A roll of cloth of navy blue. It's very calming hue. I like it, I do.
Yeah, that was real deep and all, Mystery. But, let's get to the main event already and light it up.
All right. But I wasn't trying to be deep or anything, though.
I can't look. Oh, ooh.
Oh, buttons. Whoa. Look at all these buttons. Poke, 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 press, press, press.
Oh
What's
God.
this one
Eddie,
do?
NHL.
I believe
Ooh,
they're for
what's
changing
this
the
bright
color of the
blinking red
light.
one do?
Esdrock, stop.
Try pressing one, Eddie.
Oh no, he's encouraging him. Wow.
Ooh.
There. Now the cloth is all lit up.
It's so pretty no matter how many times I see it.
Oh, now I can click it again.
Because we turned it on. That's cool. I like that.
The cloth is now glowing with a pale blue hue, thanks to the light-emitting device that was pressed by you.
Oh.
Didn't Miss Scone say one of these cloths and its machine are missing?
Mm.
Who do you think could have taken them?
Excluding the one we took, I have no idea.
Yeah,
But I
before we
suspect it might
It's
have
probably
something to
not
do
us.
with our case somehow.
All right.
I'm beyond lost. Can we investigate the elf?
No, I cannot.
Sad.
Sad indeed. Okay. A body. So let's go back. Let's go back.
I think Von Karma's happy because he's watching you just like idiotically fumble with the elf in your pocket.
No, he's
And
probably
then you
being
can just
super
visibly hear you
annoyed.
guys being like, I don't know what to do, Mystery. I don't understand. What are we supposed to do?
Oh my god. No, he's annoyed that we're wasting his time. Tankro
No, he's
confronts
smiling.
his lamp in order to frame her for the murder. Complete the deception, he took it back to her room when it was done. After all, it would have been found in her Tango seemed doubly suspicious. Body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon less so. And that's why there's no evidence on the scene that pointed to that particular suspect. Hope find a piece of evidence that contradicts his claims. Okay. This is true.
Hmm.
He took it back to her room once the deed is done. Also true. If it had been found in the victim's body, Tanjiro would have seemed doubly suspicious. See, I don't know about that one. I don't think so.
I don't feel like it would
But
have
what
been.
do I say? Dylan, I need your help. Think about shit, please.
What
Think
are the
about
I'm
next
shit
reading
here.
chat the whole
two?
time.
I know. I need you to
What are the
think here.
next
I need
two?
3 brains.
Go through it all. Go through his dialogue. I want to see.
Tanjiro killed Frost with one of Scone's salt lamps in order to frame her for the murder. To complete deception, he took the salt lamp, back to her room once the deed was done. After all, if the salt lamp, had been found near the victim's body, Tanjiro would have seemed doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon, considerably less so. And that is why there was no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect.
But that's not true. We know for sure this is untrue.
So what?
Yeah.
What?
I
There's a
thought it
number
was
of
this
evidence.
line.
Go to the evidence.
Yep.
So, one, there was literally a coin inside the fucking dead
He
body
did
with
that,
the logo
and
of
he
someone.
didn't. And he didn't like that.
He
Try the
didn't.
fingerprints.
I wouldn't do that yet because we don't know who.
Yeah.
But they're just random finger marks. So it
Keep going
that's
leaves
it.
the
through the
potential that it
evidence.
could be anybody.
That's it. This, he didn't like it. He didn't take
Try
it.
the
Okay.
finger marks.
We didn't,
Have you tried that?
and we have not tried that on this evidence, no.
Do it.
Okay. What the fuck, Dylan?
What do you mean, what the fuck? I told you the answer.
Yeah! Why are you just doing it forever? Pay attention!
I was reading chat!
Never mind. Thank you, though, Pastry Pup, but I'm pissed. If
Did
he
Pastry
talks
Pup
about
offer
the
us some
coin,
help?
if he talks about the coin in this, I'm going to be
No, I
actually
agree
pissed.
he should talk about the coin because you presented the wrong one. You needed the one that shows the coin on scene, not just the coin
Yeah,
itself.
That's
Fuck.
the stupid shit. They should both
I'm
count.
sorry.
That's the you must go from point A to point
Yeah, they
B
should
to
both
point
count.
C.
Nah, I'm on Von Karma's side this time.
You're on Von Karma's side all
I
the
am
time.
not.
You just like him.
I
You're
love
biased. Biased.
him. It's true, I do love Von Karma. It's true that the murder weapon and the blood-stained chocolate were removed from the scene of the crime.
We didn't talk about that even, Greggy.
Your suspect literally ate it. But something else remained that does point to one person in particular.
I thought it was jam, dearie, was it not? I thought he was using some sort of berry compote.
Take another look. Look at this photograph.
I'm gonna murder.
Every time you present evidence, it makes me laugh.
Oh, it's the cloth! I fucking forgot completely about the cloth!
Oh, we might be idiots.
We are idiots. It's the cloth. Because that's the cloth. That's the light-emitting cloth.
Totally forgot the cloth.
Yep. Totally
cloth
forgot
That
the
covering
didn't
cloth.
the
even
victims.
cross my mind.
Lower half.
I don't know. It's the same color as his, like, neck thing, so I just associate it with his outfit. I don't know.
Thought it was an apron, honestly.
Is that not one of the same luminous cloths we found in Miss Scones' room?
We're idiots.
Yes, we are. We can't even claim innocence on that one. Only
What's that,
stupidity.
dearie? One of my lovely, colorful cloths at the scene of the crime, you say? Okay.
Wait, can we talk about how she's sweating her skin color as it passes over her makeup?
Yes. However, what I want to say is I think, I want to predict how this case goes. I think that Scone actually did it. But because we specifically fight Von Karma and we lose, we're trying to get Scone, the right person, convicted. But since we're fighting Von Karma and he's a bitch, he won't let that happen. And Tanjiro is still going to be in jail. And then, of course, unfortunately, Gregory dies. So, I actually think Scone did it. Because she's so sweaty right now. Like, she's been so sus. Everything actually leans to her, you know?
Glowing fabric? Nonsense! I see no light to speak of.
Guess he doesn't know how it works. Old folks and their tech.
Yeah, really.
Glow really. It may look like an ordinary fabric,
Low rider.
but it's no ordinary fabric.
It's a fabric made of jellyfish jelly.
And the difference soon became apparent.
Ooh.
Look at that makeup he's wearing, damn.
Oh my god.
Now he made him sweat.
It's just clear.
So satisfying. Ooh, look at his face. I don't think he was expecting that.
But the fact that the cloth can be lit up is neither here nor there. We have to show why it's important. One of the rolls of cloth from Miss Scone's room went missing.
Not even German.
So true. And if you look closely at the blue cloth in the picture, wouldn't you say it's clearly made of the same material, Mr. Von Karma? The salt lamp, and no, I don't mean you, Von Karma, and the luminous cloth both belong to Miss Scone. And seeing as the body was wrapped in the same cloth, surely even you have to admit that's suspicious. Ooh, good point, Canadian Lucifer. I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
Pastry said it too.
Well, I didn't notice it either.
Ow.
I admit
Tepish, yeah,
my eyes
really.
mostly pertain to the bottom fifth of the screen and chat. I haven't really been watching the actual
That's so sad. He's so sad. Look at your boy.
I know. Mr. Von Karma. I think it's time to accept that a number of factors point to Miss Scone as a person of interest.
Oh!
Did she just pick it up with her foot?
She did.
He
How
did. She
You're
totally
accusing
did.
me of all people.
I'm not accusing you of anything just yet. I'm just saying you're interesting to the prosecution. But I do think you're hiding something.
That's not.
Objection! Just to clarify, your assertion is that both the murder weapon and the cloth were in Miss Scone's room prior to the murder? Exactly. Are you calling a raccoon or is that a laugh? Only that you walked so carelessly into my trap. I've placed his face down earlier, but neither the cloth nor the murder weapon were in fact in her room.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Blue Eyes White Dragon is not a trap card.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
So sorry. So sorry to have to break it to you.
Name a trap card.
I also don't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
I'll take Estrock for
I too do not play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Raikegi. There you go.
Rakegi? What does he mean?
Gesundheit.
Dangaro spotted them before the contest began and noted that the lamps and cloth contravened the rules.
You're right, it's Raigeki!
He subsequently confiscated them and took them to his own room for safekeeping.
There was a video I watched or something, and it's like, the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the show are just vibes. There's no rules.
What?
Oh, so good.
Federico, the only TCG I play currently is Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Specifically Commander.
He does play. He was playing a lot for a while, but then Monster Hunter Wilds came out.
That's so true.
I know. I know it's so true.
Never ask a man his salary, a girl her weight, and how many hours Dylan already has in Monster Hunter Wilds, despite having a lawyer job.
Yep.
That's just impressive.
You don't even know the
that's a
number
word.
bars.
That's a word for it. Then,
I'm just
after the
gonna assume
contest-
that it hit the hours of Animal Crossing New Horizon pandemic times. You know, somewhere in the mills.
Then after the contest began, nobody saw hide nor hair of Frost, as he secluded himself in his room. And the only person capable of entering his locked room was Tangaroa, possessing as he did the only key.
Like I said, Astrok, it's solely on vibes anyway. Why does it matter? Why do we care? Make Raigeki a trap card.
And as you now know, he was also in possession of the lamp used to commit the murder. So you see, I have had everything I need to get Tangaroa convicted all along. Well, how does it feel? To have lost to me before even getting cream on your foot.
In the
Damn.
courtroom. And two, I love how we've just devolved into a what Yu-Gi-Oh cards can we name in chat.
Everyone's flexing that Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge.
This can't be happening.
Wait. Our artwork was for nothing? Miss Scone! Why didn't you tell us your stuff was confiscated by Mr. Tangaroa?
Well, dear.
You can't hide behind the cream forever!
Hey, how thick it's getting now!
It said that
It's
if I
because you keep
spilled the
doing it!
I just end up being under suspicion.
Mr. Von Karma said that? It's not like him to be caring.
And he wasn't wrong now, was he? You two accused me yourselves just a second ago.
Pathetic. Curse you, Von Karma. I'll say it. You're a rascal. You're a vagabond, a scamp.
You're a mean one. Von Karma.
Von
You led us
Karma.
to the meta web knowing we'd make certain assumptions as a result.
You really are a heel.
Ironically, I did Google oldest Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards, and the first one that came up is Penalty Game, which is like a metal dude pointing an objection finger at the camera.
That's really funny.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Van
I
more
see it,
thing,
Federico.
my pathetic friend.
This is very true, Penguin.
There are two, and only two, sets of fingerprints on the murder weapon. Two? Yeah, those of delicious Scone and Samson Tangaroa. No others were found. We made sure of it.
What I think is really funny, that giving Greg
Federico,
any...
no. Federico, no.
Giving Greg any, like, ticks that Edgeworth has, thus in the sense of that, like, you know, it was inherited, is just funny on the nature versus nurture side of things.
Tangaroa used the lamp he had confiscated to confiscate Frost's life.
It's a
It was
choice of
foolish
words.
enough to hide it in Scone's room without first removing his fingerprints. And Tangaroa was foolish enough to hide the salt lamp inside Frost's skull at first. At this rate, no one will even need to testify. My perfect evidence will do all the talking for me, as I secure his guilty verdict.
Hide it inside his skull.
But wait, there's more.
That is true, Pastry Puff. That is possible. It is possible.
What about the luminous cloth that was left behind in Mr. Tangaroa's room? What about it? They probably meant to return it after disposing of the body. No,
Mhm.
I don't have enough to disprove any of what he's saying. Why do I have to disprove him without him having any proof? No more pitiful objections.
Because this is
How do
fucking
I
rigged as
disprove
shit.
his non-existent proof?
Then get out of my sight and let the door hit you on the way out.
Interesting. In the original games, his cuffs and collar and stripe are very much black. But in the remaster, they're brown.
They only turned black when the soot of the gun he had shot multiple times got on his clothing.
He was
Yeah.
never able to wash it away.
Wash it
Wow,
away.
Voice gone.
The other of the two trap cards I looked up is Solemn Judgment, which is an old man judge holding his hand out.
Why are these so Ace Attorney fucking coded, Jesus
They're
Christ?
so Ace Attorney.
Mr. E.
Yes, that's drunk.
I'm not about to just give up. I'll turn to spirit mediums if I have to.
Oh my god.
I see you've meant to waste more of my time. Bad? Oh, sorry, I was just insulting you, Detective. Detective, escort him off the premises now!
This investigation is not over yet.
How many beefy, chunky men in trench coats can we fit on one screen?
Not enough.
I think we have room for at least one more.
At least one more, if not two.
The bad.
We need
What is the
gumshoe in
meaning of-
there.
What is the meaning of this?
Sorry, but I'm not in the habit of leaving cases half solved. There's still one last thing from the crime scene we haven't identified.
Oh, that's great. Canadian Lucifer.
He's right. We still have the evidence of somebody's activities to account for.
Dylan, can you imagine Saul in the Ace Attorney universe? I think
Like
yes.
Saul
Oh my
Goodman.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives Robert
He'd be a
Hammond,
much more
doesn't he?
success. I'll be honest, I don't really remember Robert Hammond.
Robert Hammond got Yanni Yogi off by making him plead insanity and like brain damage.
That would definitely, yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
his vibe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, the Better Call Saul. It's pretty much just the same exact plotline as I was like, all right, we're gonna get you a parrot. You're gonna pretend to be demented. This is gonna have to continue for 15 years. Your wife's gonna divorce you. But do you want to be innocent?
Yeah. You won't be in jail.
More than anything.
Now, can you say Hadron Fiddleford McGuckin?
Local kook. And then we go.
Hey, don't fiddle for McGuckin.
Local kook. Scrap doodle away.
We can discuss your lingering doubts at our leisure, Detective. But whatever they might be, heterosexual or not, they're no business of the defenses. No objection. I beg to differ. This is Ace Attorney, after all. There's a piece of evidence I'm still not satisfied about either. And I suspect it might be the same thing that's bothering D-Bad.
Why are you stroking his chin, Ori?
Jawline. Powerful
The
jawline.
jaw. It's the jaw.
You got the singular finger and you're like, yes.
I have the finger.
It
I'm
sounds
going
like
to
a sex
utilize
tape.
it.
Singular finger. What? Who would watch it if it's just for fun?
Oh god.
This is the yet unidentified something that was left in Mr. Tenguru's room.
Fingy prints.
This. No. What?
It's orp time.
What's
The
orp?
fingerprints are literally unidentified.
Because it's a seal.
Isn't it?
No,
I
it's
think we're
definitely
both
the
on the
fingerprints.
seal.
No, it is the fingerprints. It is the fingerprint. What up?
You do
It
it!
is the
You did it too
fingerprint.
late!
No, I said it twice before you actually clicked the button.
No, not with the delay.
Run it back.
Sad.
We still haven't properly identified this piece of evidence. The one
You
that has
haven't!
initials on it.
That says, what could it mean?
That's not what I was thinking of. It's the other thing.
Oh.
God. Well, you wouldn't have gotten
judging by
this line,
the cream
Dylan,
on D-Pad's
if
shoes,
I didn't fuck
it seems
up.
you're the only person who isn't satisfied here. And I assure you, there is no such thing as an uncreamed person next to a Von Karma.
Whoa! The glasses!
Wow.
I picked the wrong thing.
Okay,
Never
fine.
give him a chance to cream. Never again. Still, a single question does remain. This is the yet unsplooged something that was left in Mr. Tangaroa's
Alright,
room.
I'm doing it. We're saying it's the fucking
Do
finger
it.
marks?
I'm saying it's the finger marks.
Alright.
I don't think it's the fucking finger marks, because as we just discussed, it's just the one finger.
There are definitely multiple thingies in that print.
So they're not the fucking finger, is what I'm talking about. Because, all right, we're
Oh,
getting
well,
far.
if it's the individual fucking finger, then.
There,
No.
okay, fair enough. There are finger marks on one of Mr. Tangaroa's creations. Ori, you're awfully silent.
What? About what? I'm ignoring!
Mm,
Wow.
Supposing they belong to the murderer. It could certainly explain how the prince didn't end up by the murder weapon. How do you know so much about the crime scene?
Because I looked at it, bitch. Look at that. Pink lemonade.
Because I
Delicious.
let them look around.
Alright. Do you think it's pink
No,
lemonade
Federico.
or strawberry banana?
Knowing him, I think it's strawberry banana.
Strawberry banana.
But pink lemonade is strawberry lemonade.
It
Why'd you
is,
give us
but
two
he's a
options if you're gonna get
fruit
cringy
guy.
if there's the one?
Okay, you guys both saw a strawberry banana? Fine.
He's a fruit guy. He likes
Okay.
the fruit.
Oh, he's a fruit, all right.
Oh my god.
You let the defense examine this scene? I'm gonna call you terrible from now on. Are you out of your mind?
You know what? I'll wear that name with pride, because I don't remember you telling me not to, and that's on you. You should have been more clear.
Isn't it fun? What do you remember this then, detective? That's the result of your next gigantic quotation marks salary review are up to me.
Damn.
Ah, so that's where Edgeworth gets that from.
Yep.
100%.
Ow. Detective Bad's in trouble now, too. Oh, I'm sure glad you're my boss, Mr. Edgeworth.
And you do well to remember the results of your salary review are up to your performance here. Fender.
As long as he doesn't take points off for eating the notes.
A mere
he should be
attorney
fine.
uncovering such a fact based on a cursory investigation. I'm almost impressed.
Almost.
But it's entirely possible that a broken clock strikes true twice a day. And it is also possible that those finger marks belong to Tangaroa.
It's also possible they don't, bitch!
After all, he wore gloves while preparing his creations. Yes, Federico, earlier this stream. But can you prove, perhaps beyond a reasonable doubt, that the finger marks are his?
Wait, did he
Furthermore-
say reasonable doubt? He said actual reasonable doubt?
No, he didn't.
Oh.
He said conclusively.
Oh, sad.
Damn.
Furthermore, there is still something about Miss Scone that doesn't add up.
Oh no, it's struck.
Are you simply not prepared to admit defeat? Which I might add,
Oh!
also covered in cream.
Stop it, Greggy! Stop it! Why are you being so mean to your poor old pal Delicia? I owned up for nibbling. Poor Sammy sweeties! What more do you want?
Can we edit that in post for you to say I sconed up?
No.
Sad. I don't want to have to make you a suspect, that much is certain. But you lied to us. And you're still not telling us everything.
Oh! Greggy! Stop it! Stop bullying me!
She's just morphing over there.
She's more cream than woman now.
Twisted and evil.
At this point.
Oh, that's me.
Damn it!
It
I'm
is.
sorry, but you don't even know the temperature whipped cream should be kept at. What kind of professional confectioner doesn't know something as fundamental as that?
It's gorgeous. Penguin. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. I'm just a silly, muddle-headed girl. What more do you want me to say?
Is she again?
I don't think you're muddle-headed at all. I think that you were never a confectioner in the first place.
Oh, snap.
Objection! Enough! I'll thank you to keep your baseless accusations to yourself. That is my job. Evidence? Ori. Stop.
What is she doing?
You can fondle, caress, or bother any other boy but this one. Any other boy than this one and Edgeworth.
What?
Run your finger through his hair.
No.
It looks so silky.
Ori.
Exactly.
Evidence
that's right.
is everything in a courtroom. In case you've forgotten.
Look at his eyeliner,
If you're
though.
going to accuse a witness of
It's on
perjury,
point.
then I demand that you present something to back it up.
Even when he blinks. Jeez.
He's
This
on
guy's got
fleek.
lashes for days.
She
He is on
knows how to use
fleek.
that eyeliner.
He even underlines. I mean, look at that.
Like, this man's sculpted.
Well, this isn't a courtroom, is it? Nevertheless. What proof do I have that Miss Scone doesn't know the fifth thing about making desserts besides the couple of things I just said?
This. Scone's creations were all fake plastic
Yeah.
models covered
Yeah.
in
They're all
That-
fake.
fucking okay. That bitch wasn't going away.
Why was that
Ah! Ah!
That would have been cruel. That would have been so cruel.
Ah!
You're good.
No.
Every single one of Miss Scone's creations break the rules of the contest. Objection! The offending items, the cloths, the lamps, were duly confiscated as we have established. As Vanessa let go and brings it back to her room herself. We made sure of it. But those weren't the only rule-breaking items in her room. Nanny. The entire fantastical work, the world Miss Scone created, Every last bit of it.
The working
might say
world.
You might say it's a cream come true.
Oh God.
Emphasis on come. But it's all just a collection of plastic bottles slathered in whipped cream.
Really can.
That cream, big air quotes by the way, is the only authentic confectionery in the room. No real world title contender would ever stoop so low.
Is this the Peru flag, Federico? Red with white?
Is this true? Doomcough?
What?
Yep. Saw it with my own eyes. Stepped in it with my own shoes. By the way, you're footing the bill on that.
Pudding?
Did we finally convince him? Fingers crossed.
With her lies exposed like this, surely he can't continue to deny the facts. Miss Scone, your actions place you firmly on our list of suspects.
But no, dear. I'm no killer.
Then, why don't you try something new and start telling us the truth? Who are you really? And why are you tampering with your rival's work?
All right. The truth is, I'm not the adorable little cook you see before you.
She's a mess addict. We've been grinding up drugs and putting them into the cream.
Yes, I'm
She's
actually a pharmacist.
She can't help it. What the fuck?
If you can believe it. Dylan wasn't reading the screen at all, guys. I want you to know. I want you to know that Dylan wasn't looking at all. It's baking bad.
Oh, that's
nice
a good
as
one.
drunk. Beautiful. Yeah, she is that kind of cook penguin.
That must have been what the homicyanide was for.
I can't blame him for being so surprised. This couldn't be further from what we'd imagined. So what's someone in your line of work doing entering a contest like this?
I was thinking that was sussy, Esdrock, that she's using, like, just a stick and not a whisk on the cream. I was like, what? But okay. Well, I just love eating sweeties, if you know. And dammy poo-poo sweets are the best. Or so they say. I just had to enter. I didn't mean to end up making it all the way to the final.
Yeah, how the hell did you pull that off?
With fakes, as I mentioned.
Even Mr. Von Karma is lost for words.
That's it? That's the only reason you're here?
Yes, dearie, and it was worth it. Samson, silly pantses. Sweets are the tastiest treats I ever did eat.
Were you the one wearing the gloves?
No. That wasn't me, dear. I don't even wear gloves. And I stick that pinky right back in the cream for more.
Miss Scone's fingerprints were found elsewhere on Mr. Tangaroa's other creations. And I'd say that points to her not having worn any gloves.
Exactly, Lambkin. Greggy Pegleg has got the right end of the stick. I'm an innocent woman for that crime in particular.
No objection! Is your head filled with cream too?
At this point, most likely.
It definitely is with
Sorry,
how much she's been
mannequins.
eating.
I mean, you are what you eat, but her head may not be filled with cream. Well, that probably is. But she's certainly no master of subterfuge. Miss Scone, where Mr. Tangaroa's works
The only ones you sampled.
No, dear. I couldn't help myself. When I'd finished my afternoon tea, I tiptoed over to Chillywinks' room for a taste too.
Yeah. You were in the victim's room, too?
Yes, dear. No one was in there, you see.
Quite possibly. Because the occupant was already dead.
Oh, but I couldn't stomach one little bite. No, I never tasted anything so salty in all of my life. So I had one of the tasty star-shaped bits off to the side to cleanse my palate.
You have quite the sweet tooth, don't you, Miss Scone?
Indeed. What or who didn't she sample?
That's everything. I promise. Greggy Peglegs. Peggles. Oh, shit. Greggy Peggles, Manny-Kits, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make a mess of things.
As long as what you've told us is the truth. That's all that matters in the end.
You can't just change nicknames like that. That's illegal.
Yeah, really fucked me over
Do
there.
not think for a second that this means I myself believe you. I'm going to investigate the victim's room now. We'll see how truthful you've really been after I'm through.
Mr. Von Karma, please, let us accompany you. I think it's only fair that we are allowed to investigate the veracity of our own conclusions.
Accompany me if you like, but don't think for a second you'll be permitted to conduct your own investigation.
I may not be permitted, but I certainly will do it anyway.
We'd like to accompany you all
Never
the same.
stopped us before.
Oh god, it's Christmas Eve, and he's out working.
I don't like this.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh?
Whoa. It's all melted.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, is this the end? Wait, I don't like how much fast we're moving on this right now. I don't like that it took... No.
Okay.
Ooh, no, it's back to Eddie telling the story. I don't like this. The vibes are bad.
They're good, they're fine. It's just like a quick like, whoa, guess what? Just to bring you
Old
back
Eddie
in.
telling the story.
This is fine.
When we got the Frost's room, we saw nada. It was all gone. The whole enchilada.
Chat is not helping.
They're just happy that they're here. This is just what we want.
Was this the work of the culprit? A dead body hidden in a chocolate chest. A murder weapon moved mysteriously to another room. This case was a real peach. It was gonna take some serious sleuthing to get to the bottom of it all.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
it was just a little
intermission
from future
moment.
Eddie.
Literally, like I said.
You're okay.
I'm not.
Please
I mean, I'm
breathe,
not
Ori.
okay. I'm not okay. But we're okay for now. No,
What did
we're
you
back.
expect?
We're not okay.
Oh no, we have
Ori.
to solve it. I forgot that we
Ori.
have to solve it. What?
What did you expect? Fender to be like, and I think that's the part where your dad was shot. No, that was later. Okay, hold on. Go
no.
back.
No, I thought we were gonna get to the end. I forgot we're back
We
here.
are now.
Oh no!
Whoa. Went deep on that one. Sorry, Mazarino. Didn't mean to bend your ear for 3 weeks, is it? Yeah, 3 weeks. Damn, I can talk a long time.
I gotta lower how masculine my voice is. 1 second.
I switched fingers.
Damn, that was quick.
It's easy to do.
I had no idea that was how it all came about.
Oh,
I
it
read the
came
files.
about multiple times.
Yes, single finger. But they don't go anywhere near that level of detail.
I'll bet they paint things in a much rosier light for the prosecution, too. Von Karma was the one in charge, after all.
What happened with the case after that?
There's vanishing from the victim's room. Things at let's say a bit of a rough patch. So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict in the trial.
Oh, so that was the year before the thing. Ooh.
A year?
They brought in the whole initial trial thing. You didn't have to finish up in double quick time like you do nowadays. You could actually explore, adventure, take your time, smell the roses and the like.
Good night, Mason.
Good night, Mason.
Night, Mason.
I see.
Ooh, you're right, Penguin. But this is his hat. This is the man's hat. I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm dead.
No, that would
You got a
be
better fashion
Gregory.
sense.
Yeah. Me
Gregory would
too.
be the one who's dead, actually,
Me
but yes.
too.
Did they ever find out how the victim's creations managed to just disappear?
Fender
didn't come
say
through,
this.
Mars.
You're still not coming through, Mars.
Well,
There you go.
they were sorbets or frozen desserts or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. So it melted. If it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened.
But we had blowtorches and shit too.
But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down. You know, blowtorches and all that.
Oh, as drunk. At least then maybe like he could have adopted Miles instead of Von Karma, and we would have had a much different time.
I need a fan fiction about that.
I know he
please.
was young, like I know he was 18 and stuff, but like still, I don't know. I feel like it would have been
Come
better,
on,
better
anime
for Edgeworth.
protagonists do more when they're younger.
Yeah,
He could have made it
exactly.
work.
What do you mean?
And then Edgeworth would have learned to eat the evidence instead of
Yes.
fabricating.
Oh shit.
Excuse me.
My fingy clicked.
So this place is a gallery these days. But back then, it was Samson Dangaroa's place, yeah?
Indeed. And the site of when you were 7.
No. No.
And it's the site of the Is 7 incident.
Sure.
I just realized ice.
Um,
I
That
can't
is
tell if
not-
that was intentional
I
or
don't
not.
think that's what it is. No.
No.
No? Really?
No.
What
Oh,
does
well.
DL stand for then, you know?
Downloadable.
Yes.
Well, word is Frost ice sculptures are suddenly back on display. 18 years after that fateful day.
Oh, fuck.
The very sculptures the victim made.
Yeah, picture. See, that would be an interesting character study fic, right?
Oh my God,
Eddie's
yes.
perspective. Jesus.
Who knows? Could be they're just modeled on the originals. But I figured it was worth coming down for a little look-see, just in case.
I forgot that we
Put some old
didn't.
ghosts to rest.
That we weren't gonna solve it at that time.
Seemed like the least I could do for poor old Gregory.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I mean,
Alrighty then, enough with the mopey faces. Let's go take a look at these ice marvels, shall we, kiddo?
Whew.
I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known.
God, he strut though.
Wow,
Eddie
he
needs
does.
some posture shit, but Edgeworth fucking strut.
So, Winter Wing. Over here? Oh, I don't believe it. It's locked. The gallery's open for biz, but the Winter Wonder Wing's off limits. What gives?
Vendor.
It's a push not pull door.
Perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there, chilling.
Canon Milano and Hodson
Ooh.
interaction.
Seriously though, look at the pretty pamphlet.
That was very nice. It is? Freaky. I'd have sworn it was this one.
It was, though. In the map we had before, this was Tangaroa's room, this was Scone's room, and this was Frost's room. So that's
Right.
sus
It
as
was.
well.
Shall we? Time to dive on in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago.
Yeah, this was
Oh my god, it's Ron!
Scone's room.
It's Ron!
It's
Ron!
And then who's this? With the
Is that
horn?
the kid with the katana?
Is that Cody
Yeah,
aged up?
freaking looking like Zach Bell over there. What's going
I'm
on?
not gonna lie, if I was
But
judging
oh
this
my
contest,
god.
this room would win. It's fucking awesome.
There's a
Oh, yeah,
salt
this
lamp.
room hands down.
There's a salt lamp.
The Pleiades, Capricorn. Wow, Castor and Pollux. Look at them though! Oh my god, I have to do his voice now. Is that older Cody Hackins? Oh my lord. Who's this? They're like Sasuke plus Ladybug plus Luffy. I don't even know.
They are every anime trope, and they have horns, I think.
Nice, Esther.
Yeah, they do have horns. Yeah, exactly.
I see why they're still keeping it chilly as all heck in these rooms. I'm about to turn into a popsicle stick.
Ron looks so
It
uncomfortable.
is the Winter Wing, you know. But you're right. It's like a freezer in here.
We're saying this is Castor and Pollock, and then this is the Pleiades.
It could be a
Interesting.
trick of the light, but it feels like the whole room is made of ice.
The temperature controls will be somewhere at the back there, if memory serves.
Bling.
Hey, Meister, can you go peep the degree count?
Let us talk to Ron. Let us talk to Desiree. Let us do these voices again.
A complaint to the management is in order. There is such a thing as too cold, yeah?
I don't think there is.
Yeah, not for
Yes,
Dylan.
there
Alright,
is.
if you insist.
It was called this past winter. Take your time, mosey around, and take in the sights while you're at it. I got a camera I need to prep for action. Feel like your pop might appreciate a picture of all this. I'll put it on his grave so we can have a gander.
Why don't we just call a spirit medium so I can talk
Shot
to him?
to the heart. I'm not your attorney.
Why don't I just talk to a spirit medium, though, like for real?
I feel like there'd be some trauma there on both ends, both the ghost
Well, I'm already
end
traumatized.
and
The
the
point
medium end.
stands.
Okay, new question mark character or characters we know? We'll talk with them.
Characters
Hello.
we know.
Hello.
We miss
sir
these
and madam.
two.
Let me fucking... Thank you. Woman! Woman!
Edgeworth doesn't know
I
him.
mean,
That's
Edward
true.
doesn't know.
That's
And now I gotta
true,
remember her
but,
voice.
like Rockabilly?
Southern Daredevil. Rockabilly. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I got it. Please don't judge me. So, how's about this? I'll scream out, "Oh no! This must be the work of that villain Damask!"
Oh God. Oh no, I was talking a big game and I was not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. Oh, yes, and then I go, "That's me, the legendary mask star Damask." Ooh.
No. Say that and you'll be in cuffs before you can blink, Ronnie. You got to take this more seriously. Otherwise, how are we gonna get this to market to sell?
Oh my God.
What exactly are these two plotting?
Beautiful.
The shake of Edward's head. He's
All
just
right.
like, "Oh, those silly children."
Literally. Okay, who are you, child? Obviously child.
Very child.
A boy wearing a backpack. What's he doing at an art gallery on his own?
Okay,
Who's
Chat?
playing this one?
chat. Is this a character that we know? I want to give the person who has them, if that is the case, their voice. If this is a new character, don't say anything. Like say it's a new character. Say either it's a new character or it is this character from the past.
we don't know him.
We don't know him?
We don't know.
Not someone we
him.
know. Okay.
New character.
Who's doing it then?
Wandering is right. We have to have someone who can do a Sasuke voice.
Can you
Never
do a
watched
Sasuke voice,
Naruto.
Dylan?
My problem is I forget Naruto. I forget the whole thing.
Small Sasuke. I guess just brooding small child. Would you like to try, Dylan, or would you like me
My
to try?
brother hurt my family, and that is all I know.
No, you can take this one.
All right.
Go for it, Ori.
She wanted to run a small gallery so bad, she just quit the industry. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Does
Nice.
this boy know the owner of the gallery, perhaps?
Thanks. I tried to give it as much angst as possible.
There are two large ice statues on display here.
It does give Zodiac Aquarium, doesn't it?
It does. Guess these remakes of Frost's work from 18 years back. Real eye-catching stuff. Ice sculpture's a heck of an art form, huh?
It is. Very cool.
I see what you did there, Miles Areno.
I see, nice.
These are the works my father never got to see.
Carrying on the legacy.
To think that I get to see them instead. So many years later.
Yeah, oof. God.
Sigh. I've been calling your name for 10 minutes. Sorry to butt in while you're deep in a tinkle, Milester, but
Thinkhole.
I think Cola's so good.
It's so good.
but would you mind looking this way for a sec?
Cheese. Oh my God.
And try smiling.
Hmm? But I swear to God, if you take a candid photo of me.
Beautiful, yeah, just like that.
Oh no. Oh!
Ori,
Okay,
Ori,
looks like he's about to cry.
why does this photo in particular make you go like that?
Anyone looks so pained and sad like this, and it's just there's a lot of emotional damage. Emotional damage.
You can just use a spirit medium, it's fine. It's like he never
That you
died.
actually can't. Only spirits that have unfinished business get to be rechanneled. That's my headcanon. Not
feel
sure if
like-
it's actually accurate.
I feel like Edgeworth's dad has so much unfinished business.
I mean, he left him. He thought he was leaving him in good hands. Eddie was there.
Enter? Really?
Say cheese.
Yeah, seriously, Esdrock. Only Pearl could, possibly.
Jeez, don't do that again. I don't like having my picture taken.
My bad, big guy. My bad. I had to check if this old thing was still working after all. And, yep, I can confirm it is.
Now that you mention it, your camera does look rather ancient.
Yep, vintage model.
Oh my god, that's a fucking Kodak.
Heard of an instant camera? It develops the picture right after you take the shot. Still twist my noggin trying to think how it works.
I know what an instant camera is, although I've never used one.
Shoulda known Mr. Know-It-All. Woulda know-it-all.
That one
You
didn't
really
have
are your father's
exposed
son.
redacteds, Dylan. You're thinking of the wrong character.
Well, he redacted it. How was I supposed to know?
Game 3, Dylan!
I don't know the numbers! Or the words and
Trust-
letters. I only know the cases by the name of the antagonist.
That's the name
Kent.
that's redacted.
Fuck! Then here I sit, idiot pilled.
That's the best fucking shit. I only know it by the villain. Well, that's the name that was redacted.
Oh, Matt, now I get it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, God. Did you read this one, Mars? I was too busy laughing.
No, I didn't.
Oh, God.
All right, step aside, step aside. I need to get some good shots of the room here.
Stands directly in front? Dude, what?
Burl's joking. He looks very serious about the pictures he's
He
taking.
moved directly into the center of the frame.
The frame, yes, but not Fender's frame.
I guess so.
He must have his own theories about the Is-7, isn't it?
I'm still reading it as ice. Oh, I should have been a paparazzo. These are gold, and they develop right away. Wanna see?
Well, since you've already shoved one in my face.
I can see why they wanted this guy dead. He would have won hands down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brainiac. Question. What did these two sculptures represent?
Oh, we're saying this is
They
Taurus?
appear to represent
Okay.
Taurus and Gemini. Two constellations best observed during wintertime.
Bingo! He shoots, he scores! You're a regular encyclopedia master. Guess that's why this is the Winter Wing, right? Because they have the winter star stuff on display here.
I prefer butter sculptures. Just saying.
I prefer ice sculptures.
They rotate butter sculptures.
You can rotate ice sculptures
You
too.
can,
could
but they
rotate
don't.
ice too if you wanted to.
They ain't
I
doing
know
it.
they don't, but they should. Justice for ice sculptures. Just ice.
Anyway, seeing as I'm the nicest old rogue on the block, That one's yours for keepsies.
Thanks.
All right.
So the victim made these same zodiac statues out of flavored ice for the contest 18 years ago.
Sure did. Lovingly crafted life-size desserts.
But remember, she said they were salty.
I saw the old ones in photos, though. But these are the spit of the originals.
You were saying, Ori?
Scone said they were salty.
No, before I interrupted.
I was gonna say that this isn't coming to a good stopping point. I was just gonna stop.
Sure. Let's cool it.
Well, this seems like a good
Yeah.
stopping point. He has something to show Edgeworth, and we shall see it
Exactly.
next week.
I agree.
Ay, though. I was not ready for that emotional damage.
Here.
Hey guys, if you made it this
That
far,
hurts.
like the stream. It helps us
Yes, like
make
the
more
stream on
content
YouTube.
in the mind.
Please,
It
like,
does.
comment.
Like,
means the
comment,
world to us.
subscribe if some of you haven't for some reason. I don't know why you wouldn't have, but do
I
it.
don't care about that. Just make the like number go up. That's fine.
I want
But
the subscribe number to
thank you
go
guys
up.
so much. Thank you guys so much for coming. And a special thank you to our YouTube members.
Yes,
Barry is
list
Barry.
them off.
Nicole, Dichotomy Games, Kenneth Gambles, The Lakitu Bro, Aragorn, Gideon Lucifer, and Tay and the Jester.
Yes, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here, experiencing whatever you want to call this. New episode of the videos came out
Chaos.
today. You want to look at that and take a look at all the cool cookies, cookie run stuff that Pastry Puff shared in the Discord. If
Oh my
you
god,
haven't.
it's so cute.
It's so adorable. All right,
If
guys.
you haven't seen it yet, you're missing
Have
out.
a lovely weekend, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. See you on Tuesday.